body lashes is making him scary. Oh!
Holy shit!
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell yeah!
Did you ever notice how Matt Hardy walks around like he's got a half a shit hanging out of his ass at all times?
You don't know how hard it is to be Matt Hardy.
If you got bad knees, I'm sure you do.
True. Or Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan knows what it's like, right?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Nia Jax? Yeah. Oh, no, that was an ACL, wasn't it? But yeah, that's knee. That's in the back of the knee.
There's some flubulas in there. I don't know what the hell all that technical terms are.
I haven't torn an ACL yet, but I'm also not an athlete. So hopefully I never have to deal with it.
You're not an athlete.
Unbelievable, right?
Do not believe you at all.
Nia Jax is an athlete.
Yeah.
I could probably do what she does.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you'd be blown up before you get
to the ring. God, yeah.
Guarantee it.
You know what? I bet I could make it better than Goldberg.
Maybe.
I don't look like him, but I bet I could be less gassed than him.
Maybe.
I think so.
I would love to get you in the ring, actually.
I'd do it.
You would?
Sure.
Oh, well, you know, our friends in the kingdom, they have their own fucking place.
They'll hurt me.
No.
No?
We can just ask them. Feel like it'd be funny to film.
That would be funny. That'd be good content.
But, yeah, you would totally get blown up. I'm just telling you this because I'm not trying to be a dick, but I think I'm in a little bit better shape than you.
Oh, yeah.
I got blown up super fast.
Oh, no, I'll get blown up. I know that much.
Super fast.
But I could at least make it to the ring without getting gassed, probably, like Goldberg.
I remember drooling on myself. It wasn't anything special. And then I remember the buddy I went with who was, like, super agile dude, couldn't get over the top rope. He was trying his best.
Totally wouldn't. I'd be a middle rope guy, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, oh, yeah, get in there.
That was my favorite move. Once I started getting the hang of things, I would pull the Miz clothesline in the middle of the ropes.
Yeah, I know for a fact that I wouldn't be any good at anything, but it'd be fun and it'd be content, for sure. So I'll do that.
Super fun. Mm-hmm. So, dude, there was a ton of wrestling shit going on. First of all, we should say this.
Oh, yeah. Happy Tuesday.
This is a super special Eugene episode, as we like to call these.
It's a Happy Tuesday Eugene episode.
That's what we're going to dub them from now on.
The Eugene episode? Well, here's the thing.
If you're not here, it's a Eugene episode. If, if we have to film it on a Friday, it's a Eugene episode.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I don't think we've ever done one on a Tuesday. I think this is the first. But we have done them on Thursdays and Fridays before.
Yeah.
Mostly due to technical difficulty.
You know what's going to really fuck us is when Fox comes around.
Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do then.
We'll figure it out.
Sure.
We can do Smackdown, what's it called when you look at predictions?
Yeah.
And Raw review.
That's what we're doing now. And today.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Except I think we're going to nail what Smackdown is going to be.
It's not going to be hard, I don't think. I mean, but we do have Eric Bischoff. Oh. That's what your wife says.
Yeah, I forget you don't have one. No, I'm always hard, actually.
That's fair. That's a good point. And you're whipping your dick out just like your kid.
Yeah, we have this issue. Oh, I told you guys
Is it more of an issue?
I told you guys last week you pissed in the backyard or whatever.
Yeah.
So I get home. I might as well finish up the story now, I guess. Mm-hmm. So last week, if you didn't hear, I got a text while we were doing this, and it was from my kid's teacher. And
that buddy.
She says, so Tyler, my kid's name, Tyler decided to urinate in the backyard during their recess, or whatever the hell they call it.
I love this story.
I just wrote back, awesome.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I get home, though, I got to talk to him. I'm like, buddy, what happened at school today? And he goes, oh, nothing. And I'm like, okay. I didn't want to, embarrass him.
Yeah.
And then eventually he's like, I did pee in the backyard. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, I found out that I can only pee in our backyard according to Mrs. And we'll leave his
whatever her name is. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And you know what? We shouldn't even be peeing in our backyard. It's just because we're lazy and we don't want to run inside. But yeah, so that happened. I got a big backyard, though. It's not like a weird thing where he's just pissing on my neighbor's house or anything.
That would be funny. Yeah. That would be way funnier. Especially if you don't like your neighbors.
So, yeah. I like one of my neighbors. I don't like the other one.
My buddy has a neighbor, and I accidentally parked on his lawn once, even though I've been doing it for, over 2 years when I've been going over this friend's house. And then one time, he decided that it was too much, I guess. And I didn't even know it was his lawn. I thought it was my buddy's lawn this whole time. He comes out, and he gets all mad and whatever, tells me to move my car. And just is a dick about it. Kind of one of those things.
Mm-hmm. So you pulled out your dick?
No, I shit in his pool.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Of course.
You got to do it in the filter, though, so it just stays warm and shit, and
it was
keeps
still
opening
covered.
And closing.
It was still
wafting
covered.
The shit smell.
That's funny. But it was still covered, so it was just on...
Oh, you shit on the cover?
Yeah.
Oh, that could be an animal.
True. Yeah.
yeah.
It might not have been me.
Good.
I did it in the dark.
Yeah, actually, you'd probably like the one neighbor I don't like.
Really?
He's a real
Why?
piece of shit. He's 30.
What does that mean?
And he lives with his mom, which is fine. But he doesn't have a job. He just hangs out in their basement playing YouTube video games all day, according to his mom.
Well,
And even I know that's not a thing.
No.
And never once mows her lawn, does anything. And she's got to be about 60-something years old, I'm thinking. She probably had him when she was 30. Yeah. She just retired from her nursing job, and he still doesn't do anything to
No,
help.
that he sounds like a slimy person.
Yeah.
Why would I like this person?
Because all he does is play video
Who
games.
cares? At least I have a job. I'm at it.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, I'm after it, but I have one, and it's like a pretty good job.
He's got super long hair and a beard. He looks like you, actually.
I got no hair anymore, though.
I know. He looks like you 2 months ago.
Okay, fair.
Right.
I'll give you that. But I am more successful than him,
And I think he's
and I'm
autistic.
not 30 yet.
I think he's autistic.
Oh,
So
wow.
here's the other thing, though. I helped mow their lawn one day, you know, just kind of because I'm a nice guy.
Sure.
I'm a
Sometimes.
nice neighbor.
Sometimes.
And I like getting fucking suns on my guns when I'm out, you know, mowing
course.
on my fucking tractor.
Gotta
Like,
get some
having my
color.
Shirt off.
Gotta
Yeah.
get some color.
I was done with my lawn. I was like, you know what? I got a little gas left. I went and hit their lawn. And then this fucking nincompoop comes out. This fucking nincompoop comes out still with fresh cum stains on his shirt. Fucking all angry. My dog's buried right there. And I'm thinking in my head,
Don't say it.
I've
Don't say
been
it,
here
don't
for
say it.
3 years. No, first of all, I told him to get, you know, I did my Hulk up thing because I
Of
get
course.
angry and I was going to murder him.
Of course.
That dog's been buried for like 6 years.
How have they
Like,
never
what
mowed
the
a lawn?
fuck? It's just like, the more I think about it, they never mowed that part.
Oh.
But I'm
What?
thinking in my head, I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. Me mowing the lawn, your dog would probably appreciate it.
Yeah, because it's landscaped.
Yeah, and you know what? Your dog's not there anymore.
He doesn't give a shit.
He's
He can't
not
shit
there.
in the grass anymore.
He's not there.
He's in the grass
gone.
now.
So I don't know how we got on that. But yeah, I hate that fucking guy.
We
The other
hate- you hate your
neighbors,
neighbor.
though, are fucking wicked cool old people.
Oh,
Yeah.
old people can be all right. Like if they don't like, you don't really, you don't probably don't party anymore. But like,
Not really, no.
if there's cool old neighbors that like are cool with like louder music and whatever, they're fucking cool.
Oh, dude, he has a garage where he works on cars, so they're louder than we are.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
great.
fucking perfectly fine.
Those are great
Yeah.
old people. What are they? How old though? Like 60s or 70s or like 90s?
He's got grandkids, so I don't know.
Probably
He's a little
60s,
older.
60s or 70s.
Let me put it this way: when you meet him, you want to like you instantly have respect for him. You know what I mean? It's one of those elders where it's not like he's not like your dad. You know what I mean? Where if you were to meet your dad outside
Yeah.
in public, you would just be like, "Oh, nice to meet you," whatever. It was like the old guy that was like, he's got some knowledge I should probably get.
Yeah, that
You
makes
know what
sense.
I mean?
Yeah,
it was
I
more
have-
Mr. Miyagi than Daniel's son age.
It was more Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yep, I know. You didn't bring it up, so I had to.
I haven't brought up Fuji in a couple days.
That is shocking to me.
I'm off my game. It's Tuesday.
That's true. It's a weird day.
I've been up since fucking 3.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Why'd you decide to do this?
Because I don't know if you know this, but at our work, we're super behind on all of our
I
jobs.
don't because I do other things here.
Exactly. You got the cake
Actually,
jobs.
I do know. I listen.
I'm sweating my dick off in the garage.
Get a personal fan with like a squirt bottle.
I got Mo. He's my personal fan.
That's fair.
Ba-dum-tsh,
That's
Dad
fair.
jokes all day.
all day. He's not a fan of yours.
No.
No. So that joke doesn't land.
Kinda.
It
We shit
also
on each
only
other.
lands with me and literally no one else ever.
There's people listening,
That's a good point. No one's listening on a Tuesday. That's absurd.
so check it out.
Yeah. What do we got?
Oh, that's Jake. I'm Zanca. Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm the favorite host. He's not.
Fyter
Haha,
Fest.
funny joke. I got all that right here.
You actually did notes
Yep.
for AEW?
Yep.
Did you only watch the Moxley match?
Nope. I watched the whole thing.
I don't
okay,
believe
I
you.
watched
I don't
everything.
believe you.
I have it all right here. I watched everything.
Yeah, I have it too.
I watched everything but the buy-in.
All right. Well, go ahead, Jake.
We
Let's
gonna
do
do
our
it?
normal thing. Let's
Okay.
get into
I actually have slice ratings too.
AEW
I have slice ratings and everything.
Fyter Fest.
We'll start with you because you did watch the buy-in, I assume.
I watched everything.
Okay.
Overall take on this, I think everybody agrees that this is not. They're not gonna be able to pull this shit off when they get weekly television.
No.
Right? And well, we'll just get to it when we get to some of these matches. Go ahead.
Okay. Again, the first three will be you because I didn't see them. This is Best Friends beat Private Party and SCU.
It was a great match.
That's what I heard.
I didn't even realize. I think this was before the Open.
Okay. So it was like the buy-in.
Oh no! You're right.
Okay.
You're talking about buy-in, and then
Yes.
we went all our Fyter
Buy-in
Fest,
and
right,
Fyter
right,
Fest.
right.
Yes. There were 3 matches on the buy-in.
They need some different names.
I know.
It gets so confusing.
The buy-in is the pre-show.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't realize that this wasn't even the live card because I was watching it all in the same fucking thing. So.
Right. I forgot about it, but then I did catch the actual card.
This match was amazing though.
Mm-hmm.
It made me want to buy in. How about that?
Perfect. From what I heard, that this was one of the better matches of the night, but there were some better matches on the actual card.
Best Friends went over, which is I think I predicted, or most people would.
I don't remember.
Everybody that went over on this whole card was the guys you're going to be seeing getting pushed when they have their TV or whatever. It's the guys they really want to get behind.
And without looking, the best friends are Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta.
I'm pretty fucking proud of you, dude.
Nice.
You know what? I like you better than the neighbor I hate.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know a decent amount now. I know a little
Hashtag.
more than before.
Hashtag decent.
Hashtag decent amount. Yeah.
Good.
So slice rating on it?
I didn't give any slice
Okay.
ratings, but if I'm going off the top of my
Go off
head,
the top of
I'll
your
go 6.
Oh wow, that's the high. That'd be
Yeah,
one of the
but
higher
you
ones.
notice that all of my tag team matches are always higher because I
Because
really enjoy
they're
tag team.
entertaining. Yeah, they're super entertaining.
But here's the thing: like later on, when you get to the fucking trip, the elite versus the other guys, it was a great match. But after a while, it just turned into like human lawn darts, where it's just like, let's throw this guy as far as we can onto another guy.
I gave that one my highest rating.
See, but after a while, I'm just like, well, there's nothing
so
going
fun, though.
on.
It was
It's
so
just
fun,
like,
though.
how can I not kill you?
That's fair.
Like,
Next up was it was Allie, and she defeated Leva Bates, the librarian.
fucking annoying.
Wasn't this supposed to be Kylie Ray?
I don't know.
I think it was.
I want to put my dick in a pencil sharpener, one of those electric ones, and just have it go zzz. You know what I'm
Leva
talking
Bates
about?
super annoying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this made me want to not buy in.
Oh no.
And you know me, I like bad shit, but this was annoying bad.
Isn't there a second librarian too that was part of this?
This was Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins cutting a promo bad. For me. For me.
That is bad.
For me.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, and I like tits.
That's true. Yeah.
want
Was
that
the
on
match any good?
Yeah, no.
No, it was no. Okay, slice ratings low.
Yeah, 2.
2. All right.
Off fucking out of my back pocket. 2.
Michael Nakazawa beat Alex Jabali via pinfall in a hardcore match.
5.
Good match
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
overall. But I know Michael Nakazawa is like the boring guy. I think that's his gimmick.
Yeah, basically what this was a fun match.
Okay.
It was comedy. It was stupid. The one dude just didn't even sell half the shit.
What, Jabali?
Yeah. So it was like, it was fun. Like I said, I gave it 5 because I did laugh a lot, but it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't.
There
what
was
it
a better hardcore match later on in the night.
This was what it was supposed to be. It was just comedy. It was funny. I did laugh. I knew what they were doing. I gave it above average. I went 5.
The first match to open the card was Shima defeating Christopher Daniels.
I'm going Seaman on this one.
Seaman on that one? Yeah, he did win. So.
Yeah, I know.
This was obviously the first match of the card. It was okay. It was nothing special, but I mean, I think it was an okay way to kick it off. I gave
could
it
see your
3 in the
ratings.
crust.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm right around with you. I would have given it maybe 3 if I'm thinking off back of my head right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was not memorable.
No.
But it was also not bad.
Christopher Daniels also needs to be in there with somebody who can go at his age right now. And I'm not saying that what's his name, can't, but I'm just
Shima,
saying
yep.
it wasn't that fucking good.
Next up, we had Rio defeating Nyla Rose and Yuka Sakazaki.
This was probably one of my favorite matches.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was a spectacular wrestling match in general. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree
Yes.
with you. Yes. I don't want to say too much because I'm an idiot.
True.
And I will say something that probably offends some people, so I'm just not
Probably.
going to say anything.
Okay.
It was fun. It was fun watching a dude just beat the shit out of women.
Is that Nyla Rose? Is that who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, she was a highlight here. It was this whole, like, 2-on-1 mentality throughout a lot of the match.
I don't want to say it because it sounds rude, but a lot of people made the comparison online, so I feel like I'm safe here. She's basically Samoa Joe in a
Kinda.
dress,
Kinda.
and she works like him.
She's
so
great.
It's
I
good.
thought she
yeah.
was a great standout during this.
Of course, she stood out. She's 6'5", fucking 300
Huge.
pounds.
She's giant. She's a giant person. But yeah, it was cool that she didn't get the win here, actually, because you kind of expected it. I gave it a 4.
Yeah.
It was an overall fun match, but again, it was not the best wrestling match.
I'm gonna go
quote-unquote.
5. I'll go above average because I liked it. There was a couple spots too where I can't think of names right now because Tuesdays are really fucking me up. Dude.
I know.
This
I got them all
Eugene's
here. I got
special.
Yuka. Oh, there was the Nyla Rose did like the leg drop or whatever on Rio on
that the
on
knees?
the ropes. Oh, the knees.
The knees.
Yeah, it was
That's
the-
what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was fucking cool.
That was a cool spot.
And it looked like it hurt.
It looked lethal.
Yes. Like
I'm glad you pulled that out because that's what I was trying to get to
Gotcha.
before I said I can't think of names right now.
This was one of my favorite matches of the night. It was the Fatal 4-Way. It was Hangman Page versus Jimmy Havoc versus Jungle Boy versus MJF. Hangman Page got the win, which I believe I said, but who cares? We weren't really doing predictions.
I think everybody said that.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of obvious.
You're not going to put him in a match with Chris Jericho after coming off a loss, you know what I mean?
Well, they have one more show before that, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's going to win there, too.
Probably.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
highly
Whatever
likely.
it is. You need to build him,
I
especially
feel like you could have had him lose here, but I didn't see it happening. It was one of those things.
Yeah.
Who
You
would've
wanna-
won,
You want to
MJF?
build
I
this
mean,
guy. No.
exactly.
Yeah, he's fucking Ms. Light. That's basically what he is. So.
He might be better, honestly. Maybe
his
not better,
promos
but
are exactly what a heel should say.
that's what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
I love it. He's doing quality, like, to a T heel work, which I appreciate, because you don't really see that much often.
Calls
very
you a
often.
virgin because you play video games.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I do
And-
that.
and
I
it's
did that
me.
fucking 6 weeks ago, so he's stealing my gimmick.
That's true. His promo before this was pretty much that. It was
Marty Jannetty fruit. That's what it should stand for.
it was good.
That was a bad joke. Hashtag
yeah,
bad joke.
it was a bad joke,
Hashtag
but that's
bad
okay.
Joke. Hashtag Zanca has bad jokes.
Hashtag Zanca's clenched butthole.
Oh yeah, I was really trying to get that over.
Yeah, good luck. But just overall, everyone got their chance to shine. Even though Jungle Boy got his foot clipped up off that top rope move where he did like a weird flip thing, that was incredible.
Here's the thing. I saw way too many dude feet on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, because he
thinking
wrestles
about
bare
it.
feet, right?
All the time.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Makes
but like
sense,
Joey
he's a Jungle
Janela, just, Ambrose or Moxley pulling off his fucking foot. That was funny.
You sick fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting match. We'll get there. But yeah, Hangman got the W, and that's how it should have been. I gave it 5.5 on this one, 5 in the crust.
I'll go 5.
Okay.
I'm going average all around. It was an
I see
average
that.
pay-per-view for me.
It was good, but it wasn't great.
Right.
It was like if WWE made something great.
This was a good WWE pay-per-view.
Sure. Yeah, I'd say that.
This is what Extreme Rules should have been. We'll say
Extreme Rules hasn't happened yet.
that. I'm saying, though, we already know.
I don't know.
This is what it should have been.
With the new people in charge, maybe things will be different.
I think
Baron could be champion.
You've got to get after this, and you'll start seeing the change.
We kind of saw it this week on Raw, though.
Yeah, but not really.
A little
We
bit.
saw a little bit, and
A
it was
little.
then it was just quota.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's because they've already had these matches
That's
booked.
true.
You know what I mean? So I'm waiting to see after Extreme Rules, which we say about every WWE pay-per-view. We're like, it's gonna get good. It's
We're
gonna get good.
we're like an abused girlfriend.
That's all we are, dude.
Yeah, that's
and I
it.
just keep bending over and taking it up the fucking chili pipe.
That's WWE
It hasn't
fans
gotten
to a
better.
T.
But I think it will.
Yeah, I do.
This
too.
time, I think we're onto something here.
He'll get better.
me
He'll change.
again.
He'll change. Next up, this fourth match of the night, we had Cody Rhodes versus Darby Allin. And they definitely only hired him because his last name's all in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. But he was actually pretty cool. He was impressive. But not the way you wanted him to be. Because from what I've heard from this guy, I haven't seen any of his shit, but he's like a deathmatch guy. He's like a fucked up deathmatch guy.
Yeah.
Like a hardcore guy, kind of.
Yeah, he's a high flyer. He takes risks. He's good. He's a badass.
It just seemed to me like he was wrestling a slower style than I've heard he should.
Well, he's in there with Cody.
That's it. That's exactly
Cody's
why.
a storyteller, which I love.
Me too. And they did fine. Like, it was a solid match. Go ahead.
I just want to say though, like their whole roster is not going to be wrestling in 5 years.
No way.
Like not in a good way. Like they're taking these fucking ridiculous bumps on the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah,
as people say.
I don't know what it's actually called, but the coffin drop, is
Yeah,
that what
he
it's
does-
called?
Well, I don't know. He does that shit all the time. But
Yeah.
he did it. Yeah,
On the apron.
but that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
That's a big fucking hole punch in your bump card.
That genuinely made me like, oh my god, yeah, that looks like it hurt.
He got thrown through the fucking ropes or whatever and missed the fucking thing and just landed on his back.
Yeah, he took some bumps here.
And he's not big.
No, he's a small guy. The body bag was cool. I'm sure that's a thing he's done in the indies or whatever. That was all pretty cool. And I wanted to see more of it. I know they used it in the match, but it was Cody that used it. So I don't know. It was interesting.
Yeah, let's get to what happened after though.
Yeah.
This is
so
what everybody was talking about after.
the match itself, I gave 4.5. I enjoyed it. It ended in a 20-minute draw. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll have something more with these two, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I'll go 4 or 5 too. Because it wasn't as good as some of the other matches I enjoyed.
So what happened after the match?
Perfect 10 comes up.
Yeah, Ty Dillinger, now known as Sean Spears.
Yeah, you know what's funny, dude? Is all I can think of is like fruit spears. You know, because my kid eats those fucking things. So whenever he comes out, I'm just like, well, look at this fruit.
So yeah,
this
sure.
has nothing to do with the podcast.
Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, he comes out and just fucking demolishes Cody Rhodes right in the head with a steel
Chair
chair.
shot to the head. Things we've missed in WWE.
Instant CTE.
Oh, yeah. And the real blood?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chair wrapped. You saw it
I
slow
did.
motion. It wrapped around and cut his fucking head
Every
open.
different angle looked like it hit him in a different place.
Yeah.
It was absurd.
Here's the thing. That's not good.
No.
They got to not do that anymore. I mean, they're going to have a Benoit on your hands.
Yeah, but they want to be different, you know? They want to be what WWE used to be.
Yeah, I get it. Hey, you know me. I don't watch football anymore because I think they're pussying it
That's
up.
fair.
This is just a little different, though. Like, I don't know.
They shouldn't do it all the time, but I feel like a chair shot to the head is acceptable. Sometimes.
If he hit him with the seat part,
Sure. Fair.
he hit him with the very top of the seat part and
Do you think
back.
Do you think that was meant to happen? He was supposed to get color.
Here's the thing I'm always going to tell you about fucking Perfect 10. He's good. He's not great. And
No,
there you go. He missed. Like, I think that's what happened.
Maybe. But it led to a pretty cool segment, or a
Yeah.
pretty cool moment, and Cody was pooled up in blood,
Got
and
a
with
lot of
with his
people
Ric
talking.
Flair white hair, it looked great.
Tony Khan had to come out afterwards and really do damage control, though, because as you will notice when you go to TNT, you need sponsors,
Yeah.
and they're not going to like that stuff.
Really, TNT?
Yeah, dude, nobody wants... NFL got sued.
Yeah.
WWE's getting sued.
Fair.
NHL got sued.
Good point.
All these places are getting sued because of fucking CTE.
Yeah.
Will Smith got sued. No, he was in a movie where he sued people.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Something happened with that motherfucker, who I don't think is a great actor. I'm more of an Uncle Phil fan than a Will fan. Go on.
I don't think Will Smith's that great either, and I think we've had this
Yeah,
conversation.
we have.
Next up, we
He's
had
black Vince Vaughn. He just plays the same guy every time. And I like Vince Vaughn.
Vaughn's funnier.
And I like Will.
Vince Vaughn's funnier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Because he makes his own movies, though.
That's true.
And he never tries to make me cry.
Also true. Did you see I Am Legend? That was a sad movie.
I didn't say I'm like
Yeah,
I
his
saw
dog.
the other one with his kid.
That was I Am Legend, wasn't it?
No.
He had a different. Oh, his actual kid.
This is like 10 pounds of
his
something
actual
of salt.
kid.
I don't remember.
I
now.
remember what you're talking about.
10 pounds of salt. You see Salt with Angelina Jolie?
No,
You ever shoot anything with a salt gun?
the salt gun. Yes,
Those are
those
fun.
things are fucking awesome.
Try to shoot flies? I'm not
All
good.
the time.
I miss.
I've got them a couple times because it sprays. It's like a shotgun.
Not me. I missed. I
Yeah.
shot Henry, my stepfather.
Did it work?
Not happy.
Oh well.
Wasn't ready for it.
Next up, we have the Elite.
No shirt, bareback. Got him good.
Ooh, yeah. Versus the Lucha Brothers and Laredo Kid. This was probably my match of the night. Like you said, it was kind of a spot fest, but that's kind of expected with the Young Bucks. That's just kind of what they do, which is fine. It leads to a very entertaining overall match. And they were playing up to the video game thing, which I very much enjoyed.
The entrance was dope.
Yeah, it was great.
I like they had the Batista guy there from fucking whatever. Yeah, like I said, the match was cool, but after a while, though, it's just like, all right. If they had, like, 2 big spots, I think they would mean more. I don't know. I don't want to sound like Jim Cornette, because I did think it was cool, but... Again, after a while, I'm just like, they're just trying to throw each other as far as they can outside of the ring.
A little bit. There was a lot of tossing going on. They did the Hadouken in the middle. Like, that was cool.
I feel like if you added a guy like Cody into that, though,
Slow it down a little.
it would have been a little cooler. You know what I mean? Because he could have had spots where it would have built to those things. Because there was no build. It was all just like, "Hiya, jump, 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 climax, climax." There was just fucking crumbing everywhere.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
See, that's how you get my attention, though. That's the
I
thing.
agree.
And it
Dude,
works.
I have ADD, dude. And even I was like, all right, this is a little too much.
I gave it 6 in the crust. I'm all over the place. But
Yeah, I gave it 5.
really,
It was good.
so your highest match is probably the next one, then? Maybe? I think it was. Oh, no, the first one. You gave a high one, too.
I gave the
Private
Chicks
Party.
one, too. The Chicks
The
with
Trixie
Nyla
got pretty
Rose.
high, too, yeah.
It was a good match for me.
I don't
I'm
know.
going Joey Janela. Yeah, Moxley. And you know
It
what
was
I'm doing it
fucking
for? The fucking front flip Joey Janela did onto an open chair.
Yeah.
It ended up being like best case scenario for him, where it didn't like it closed up pretty quick.
Yeah.
But just the fact that he was willing to do that.
There was a lot that Joey Janela did that I was like, why would you do that?
If you've ever, this is his thing.
Yeah,
though.
I know.
This is why everybody loves him. And then he smokes butts after and just fucking drinks beers. He's the best.
He's
and
just a
fucked all the
grimy
girls.
dude. Yeah, he's just a grimy dude, and it's awesome.
But everything I wanted from this happened. I'm glad like Mox worked with him too, because
Yes, that's a
this was
perfect
just
matchup,
great-
I'd
yeah.
say. Because, yeah, I mean, Moxley, this is what he's supposed to be doing. This is what he's always been supposed to be doing. And we had one glimpse of it in WWE with Chris Jericho, of all people. And it was similar to this, only less. It was one of those deals.
Yeah, this was fun. This
Yeah.
is just reminded me of like an old school kind of ECW thing, I guess.
Very
maybe.
much, yeah.
And I know people were like, it was just a regular indie match. No, man. Like, if you see other, like, Death Match and Heart, it's way messier. This was more clean. They were telling a cool story throughout, I thought. The fucking elbow drop, the fucking superhuman elbow drop off the fucking ladder onto the tables.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was Janela as well. Yeah, he was all over the place.
He took all of the bumps.
I know, yeah. It was
like,
crazy.
all of them, dude.
Yeah, Mox got tossed into some barbed wire every now and then a little bit of thumbtack action, but it was mostly Janela taking... I mean, it was just a showcase for Jon Moxley. It really was.
But you know who really... I think Janela really was the one who
Oh,
looked the best there.
I'd say so,
Yeah.
because he was doing everything.
Right, yeah.
And like you said, Jon
Same
Moxley...
thing with Darby, though. I thought he had a good showing against Cody. I mean, I'm giving him shit just because... I guess people were saying this about Jeff Hardy probably, too, because someone said he has that Jeff Hardy factor.
A little bit.
But
Smaller.
But back then, people were like, he's never going to be able to have a career, and look at him. He's still going strong after his
Who,
knee,
Jeff?
after
Yeah.
his knee heals up.
Yeah, you don't know how hard it is to be Jeff Hardy.
That's Matt Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy is the one who only jumped off the second rope, and he's the one that looks more fucked up than Jeff. How is that possible?
I don't know.
He took the most care of himself, and he's got the weirdest
The
knees.
shittiest knees, yeah.
I just think if he ever had knee surgery, they put his kneecaps on the wrong leg. Like the right's on the left, left's on the right.
That's probably accurate. Yeah, he walks like he's got weird kneecaps.
I told you, like, he's got a half a turd just hanging out of his butthole right now.
He's doing some of the greatest work of his career on Instagram right now.
Which is perfect. I'm telling everybody, like, this is where you have to be. You have to be on. Drake Maverick got himself over. He got his wife a fucking job.
Yeah.
Because of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, this is all you got to do shit online. You got to make waves online. That's where it's at right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Drake Maverick made this 24/7 title relevant.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, R-Truth did as well, but Drake Maverick made it relevant past R-Truth, which is kind of what it needed, and it's very exciting what he's doing.
I totally agree.
So let's talk
About best in the world.
Shane McMahon.
Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah, Shane McMahon's the best in the world.
No, Shane McMahon is the best in the world.
Yeah, good point.
Shane! You know what I don't like is when they go, Drew McIntyre. And, like, it's like, you already introduced him. You don't have to introduce Drew again, too.
Why not?
I don't know. Here's the thing.
Where's Drew's elaborate entrance?
Drew doesn't need one. He just needs to be a badass, which I think is where they're going.
He did better this week.
Yeah. He didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Which is what you need to do.
Well, no, he said a lot, but it was different.
Yeah, and you know how else did a lot? The Undertaker. It was fucking not different.
It was a little different, but it was still mostly The Undertaker.
It made me want to just be like, dude, you're fucking old.
Oh, he's fair.
And I love The Undertaker.
I know. I'm with
Switch
you.
it up. Even he was like, did I get all my catchphrases in? You can see points where he was thinking about what to say next, and he goes,
Digging souls, check. Wait,
yeah.
digging holes, check. Checking souls, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Did I throw in a
He's just senile.
reincarnation yet?
And apparently so am I.
Reincarnate you two. Did I say anything about you? I fought Shane once.
Rest.
You had my respect a little.
Did it end in a rest in peace? It did,
Yeah,
right?
it always
Okay.
ends. You will not rest.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Not. It's like, not. What was that, Borat?
Fucking yes.
You will not.
Borat was such a weird movie.
We'll run down it real quick. Rush defeated Flip Gordon.
Leo Rush? No. I only know WWE.
You didn't watch any of this. That's fine.
I didn't know it was happening.
Here's the thing. Big news coming out of it. Flip Gordon is now part of Villain Enterprises.
Cool. I know who that is.
Fucking sweet. Dislocated his arm. Don't worry. They popped it back in.
Oh my god.
He's fine.
Real? Was it
Real.
real? Nice. Fucking nice.
The Allure defeated Jenny Rose.
I know
and
who that
Kelly
is.
Klein. Yeah, they're the ones who made all the headlines because Bully Ray pulled the kid aside.
Oh yeah.
Be a fan.
That's right.
Dalton Castle
I know
defeated Dragon Lee.
I know these people.
This was a fun match.
I bet.
Dalton Castle.
He took some time off, right?
Now I'm going to get to my two favorite matches.
Okay, great.
Yes, because he was injured his back.
Yeah.
Kenny King defeated Jay Lethal.
I know both of those people.
Kenny King is awesome, man.
That's
He's
what I've
fun.
heard.
So is Jay Lethal, but like that goes without saying.
Jay Lethal's also on the older side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around.
Yeah.
He's fucking woo. He did Ric Flair.
Yes, he did in
also
TNA, right?
Black Machismo.
That was great.
He did a bunch of cool shit.
That was good stuff.
That's Jay Lethal.
I know Jay Lethal.
Gresham defeated Silas Young.
I know who Silas Young is. I don't know the other guy.
Jonathan Gresham's somebody that you will learn.
Okay.
He's good. Yeah,
Cool.
You'll hear about him.
Cool.
Briscoe Bros defeated Eli Drake and Nick Aldis. The
I know
big
both of
news
them, too.
here is Eli Drake signed with NWA.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Interesting.
news because Eli Drake was rumored to be signing with every company. So him picking NWA, I thought, was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that's a little odd.
I liked it, though. I like that NWA is trying more. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You only see him with other companies, like when they're getting the cross-branding with, when was it All Elite, or was it just All In at that time?
I think it's, all in.
And fucking now Ring of Honor, they're letting Aldis go do his thing.
Sure.
So that's cool, man. And he also gets to
And then Eli
bang
Drake-
fucking what's her name?
Mickey James.
Yes.
Eli Drake was supposed to... He's just choosing where to go, right?
He's in NWA now. He's signing an
Oh, was that what you
exclusive
just said?
contract. Yes.
I thought you said
Thanks
Nick...
for listening.
Well, you
Next
brought up Nick Aldis
Shane
for some
Taylor
reason.
defeated Bandito.
You brought up Nick Aldis for some reason, so I thought you were talking about him.
They were a team, buddy.
Oh.
They were a team.
They go together?
Here's the thing. Nick Aldis had Colt Cabana as his partner.
Ah.
Colt got injured, so he moved to commentary.
That makes sense.
Made
Got
room
it.
for Eli Drake.
Understood.
Villain Enterprises defeated the Lifeblood. And last but not least, our boy, Matt
Yes.
Taven, defeated Jeff Cobb, who I believe was still undefeated.
Wow. That's incredible.
Big time. And then Matt Taven gave a little bit of a speech afterwards.
Did he
People
thank
in
us?
Attendance. Not well, maybe me because I watched. He
That's
thanked
fair.
Ring of Honor fans.
That's fair.
So there you go. He thanked me, Zanca.
I'm still the
I'm
favorite
his
host.
favorite host.
That's probably true. He knows you personally.
Motherfucker.
Listen, it was a good week for our boys.
It was a good week for wrestling.
I'd say so.
Pro
I'd say so.
wrestling.
Yeah.
You want to get into Monday Night Raw?
Sure. I quite enjoyed the show.
Did you?
Did you not?
What'd you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Nothing. Literally nothing. I played Dungeons and Dragons.
God damn it.
I know. I did that Friday.
God damn it.
I know. I just keep
What
adding
the
on.
fuck,
I just
Jake?
keep. Ooh, no, that was Thursday.
Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I'm into that now.
That a card game?
No, it's like a role playing game.
What's the card game?
There's a
Wait, is that the game with all the dice?
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
That's what I meant to say, not cards.
There's no cards. Dice. Yes.
I'm thinking of
all dice.
Pokemon.
Well, I mean that's a whole different thing.
That's a whole different
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
I've never played Dungeons and Dragons.
It's actually very fucking fun. I was super skeptical about it, but me and my group are on our third session, and it's really fun. Not your thing.
You and your group are on your third session. Just think about what you just said.
I know.
Okay.
I'm aware. It sounds like a fantasy gangbang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it is. You don't know.
I'm
That's
just
our
waiting for my invite.
We are true. We
I'll
are
come
talking
in
about
like-
role play after all.
Flying like a fucking bald eagle.
You could your
Freedom and
character could be a bald eagle.
Freedom and cock.
Oh god, I don't like that.
Cock freedom.
So, what did you think of Monday Night Raw?
I'm never going to be able to become president.
No, probably not. This podcast exists, so no.
Yeah, and my Facebook
And your
exists.
Facebook, which we found out earlier.
That was nothing. That was
That's
light.
true. Good point. Can you answer my question?
I didn't know what you were
What did
saying.
you think of Monday Night Raw?
I enjoyed it.
Me too.
I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Thought it was better.
Lots of enjoyment.
Here's the things I don't like.
Yes.
Were all the things that you could tell Vince did.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 matches, fall matches. What the fuck? Like, get over it.
It's gonna keep happening on Raw.
It's a show. We get that they wrestle through commercials.
Yep.
Let it happen. I don't like those. I don't like every time someone comes out, a tag match, like another guy
Even
comes
if
out.
they're
it's-
good, I don't like them.
Instantly, you're like, well, 6-man tag.
Yeah. Even like I said, even if they're good, I'm just like,
Just end it. End it right there. Have them all brawl to the back. We
Sure.
don't need the 6-man tags every week.
or the 2 out of 3 falls, because we've gotten 2 to 3 every week now.
Other thing I don't like,
Sure.
Becky and Seth Rollins talking.
At all.
Yeah,
Yep.
not into that.
It's so forced, it's not even funny.
Not into that.
However, it did get better, but we'll get there.
Yeah. You mean Mike Kanellis just wiggling, jiggling his titties?
Yeah,
That was my favorite
even in the
fucking part.
ring and everything.
It's fucking awesome.
It was
dude.
excellent. Should we go like?
It's so weird for me
to
to
the
call him
beginning?
Mike Kanellis.
Yeah,
Because
Mike
I
Bennett.
instantly want to go Mike Bennett. And I can remember to say that, but I can't remember to stop saying retard.
Niggapoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Canales. And I'm so happy that they have their original theme music. It makes me very happy.
Yeah, and they're going with the original Cuck theme, too,
Good.
which is
Yes.
funny. Yeah.
Love it. All of it. Because I loved it when they
Oh,
first did it.
whoa. Seth Rollins is the ultimate cuck because he apologized to
facts.
Will Ospreay
So
on Twitter.
No, what a son of a bitch.
It's kind of he took the high road. He's the bigger man.
Guess what? I don't fucking want him to. I want him to be a badass.
No, I
and
wanted
he's
him
not.
to tear down fucking everybody.
What a bitch.
It was nice of him. People are happy. The Brawlins or whatever they call them, like those ship people that you like to call them.
That's what they are. They're ship namers.
Yeah,
I hate it. Every fandom has them, and I hate them.
you don't need them.
No, they're the
We
worst.
should burninate all of them.
Burn it down.
Burninate them.
Burninate. Okay. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, let's
Kicked
do it.
off with something I shouldn't have enjoyed so much, but I did.
I'm gonna throw in the news right now.
Okay, fuck it.
The reason why this was kicked off this way is because WWE is working on a new stage setup for Monday Night Raw.
So they needed to destroy this one.
Yeah, well, it gives them a reason to, you know what I mean, to
That's
bring
true.
it in. I like that they did that instead of just being like, oh, by the way, bam,
It's
new
different.
set. Yeah.
Me too. So
Hashtag.
yeah, it was Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and it was actually pretty decent. It was pretty hashtag decent. These two have been going back and forth with random bullshit for a month now.
This is way better than the Tug of Wars, though.
Oh yeah, this is like a match, even though it's like a weird gimmick match. It was still a match, and it wasn't a bull rope match like I thought it would be. So I'm happy with it.
They killed each other.
They murdered each other. Bobby Lashley got the upper hand early on, and then Braun Strowman later got the upper hand, and then fucking.
Do you have an upper deck anywhere?
No, I haven't.
You've pooped on a pool cover, though. That's different.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
done
way
that.
different.
I've upper decked people.
That's like a giant upper deck, right? It was on top of the cover.
Poop tart.
Okay, I'll take it. Poop tart.
I like that. It's like Pop Tart, but with poop.
Oh, gross.
I'm a child.
Pop tarts are delicious.
I'm very tired. I've been up way too long to do this right now.
Listen.
This is not going to be anything funny. This is going to be fucking PG Zanca right now.
Wow, you'd think you'd be better like when you're more tired.
No, I'm not as sharp and everything. I just find like the worst things goofily funny. Like I don't know how to explain it. This is why I find Raw entertaining sometimes.
Here's what I found funny.
By the time
So
it comes around.
Braun speared Lashley through the goddamn LED boards. There's just electric explosions everywhere, and then Corey Graves super genuinely says, "Holy shit!" It was not real, but it felt real. It was one of those things.
Here's the thing.
Sure.
It was awesome. I'm not
It
going
was
to downplay
great.
that. Fucking what's her name? Renee Young. When they go back to like show all three of them, her acting, like she was genuinely shocked. I was like, this is so fucking lame. I love it.
Yeah, but the holy shit was unbelievable. Just because it came out of nowhere, and I'm just like, wait a minute, was that real?
Yeah.
And it was. It was real.
Yeah, you know they could censor that if they wanted
Oh
to.
yeah,
Right? Okay.
they have a delay.
yeah.
So
they censor fans all the time.
I know that it's like a work, but it was still very funny.
Right.
And I loved it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So that was great. Everyone played their part pretty well. It went on a little too long when they're getting them in the stretcher and everything, or in the ambulance. But I get it. They were kind of playing it up through the entire show.
Yeah, here's my only take from that though: is you can throw commercials there.
They did.
But I'm saying you can throw commercials there, and
Sure.
you don't need the 2 out of 3 matches.
Right.
Throw them there. That's
Yeah.
a good way to do it.
Yeah, they did put one there and still had a 2 out of 3 falls match.
it's true.
And then a tag, a 6-man tag.
Their tongue too big for your mouth again, Lars?
It happens. That one wasn't as bad as some of the other ones.
No, you caught it. You're like, get down there.
Yeah. Next up, we had the Viking Raiders. Ooh, this was the beginning of our first 6-man tag.
A couple of blubs we missed though.
What?
They showed the Street Profits randomly.
That wasn't. Yeah, that didn't happen yet.
It didn't?
No.
I'm pretty sure it happened very early on
Oh,
in
did
Monday
they-
Night Raw.
did it really?
Yeah, they flashed to him
Well,
really
because
quick.
they introduced them later on.
Yes.
Okay,
that's
I
what
didn't
you're
see the
thinking.
flash
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, so they screwed that up. And then the WWE Instagram wrote, when they were introducing the Street Profits on the Instagram, they wrote the Street Profits AEW here on Monday Night Raw.
I did
Which
hear about
makes
that.
me believe that they type AEW into their device so much that it autocorrects R into AEW because my phone does it all the fucking time. So people working at WWE talking a lot about AEW is what
course
I
they
took
are.
from that.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
They got the old autocorrect.
It's their only competition going forward, probably. Like, big competition when they get their show. So Viking Raider versus the New Day. This should have been a great match because of the people involved. But it ended up turning into a 6-man tag after Samoa Joe came out and attacked Xavier Woods, and Kofi came to make the save.
Yeah. Samoa Joe was just throwing coquina clutches around, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was great. And I have no problem with it. And the match after was okay. But it was
It was a
whatever.
good build to get Kofi and Samoa Joe some
Yeah.
some heat. I just, again, the 6-man tag
Yeah,
matches.
pretty much everyone gets tossed out of the ring except for Kofi and Joe, and then Joe puts Kofi in a coquina.
Yeah,
That's
chokes
it.
the shit out of him.
Yep, and that was that. They get the win.
Kofi's picked up 2 losses here. Well, one of them was in a 2 out of 3 falls match, so I don't know if that counts.
Nah,
But he lost once to Dolph and once to Samoa Joe.
it's true. I don't think that one counts because he didn't lose the match.
It's true, but he's been pinned and then
Twice.
submitted.
Yeah,
All choked out.
true. Backstage, Drake Maverick is bringing his blindfolded wife to Monday Night Raw and claims it's their honeymoon. He reveals that it's not. And then R-Truth shows up with the 24/7 idol and says that he's a sucker for romance. Mm-hmm. It was just a goofy backstage thing. It'll become important later. There was a lot of backstage stuff.
Dude, did you know that
And it was fine, some of it. Go ahead.
People were surprised Lil Nas is fucking gay.
I don't know who that is.
The dude
Oh, it's a
with Old
rapper,
Town
right?
Road.
Oh, that's not surprising.
You've never heard that song?
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever seen that guy dressed?
No, I've never seen him.
How did anybody not know?
Is that news? Did that happen?
Yeah, it was like big news. I don't know what made me think
I
of
don't
that.
keep up on rapper news, I guess.
Oh, it's because Truth had a fucking thing with a cowboy hat on. That's
Oh,
all I
yeah,
could
he
think
did.
about was Lil
You're right.
Nas.
Good for him, I guess. We're for everyone, so it's cool.
I'm just saying, the dude wore glitter jeans tucked into cowboy boots. Like, what the fuck do you guys think?
Yeah, that's a little bouncy. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I would do it.
Well, yeah, you're bouncy. That's your thing.
I'm the straightest bouncy dude you know, though.
That's true.
Or the bounciest straight dude you know. One of those. I don't know
Take
which
your
one
pick.
goes first.
Depends on the day, I guess. Yeah. So backstage again, still backstage. The Good Brothers and AJ talk about. They go back and forth about their matches last week, and they both were 1-1, one lost, all that. And then they claim that AJ won't beat Ricochet, and that there's a bet on the line.
You left out my favorite part, though.
What?
When Luke Gallows says Abs Anderson, and Anderson goes, yeah, touch him. All of them. Like the all of them part was great.
Yeah, these two are great. At the Gallows and Anderson, and we know that already.
Well, this is the kind of serious comedy where I think they can, like, obviously they were just playing everybody to get, to fuck them all over, but, like, they were throwing in their comedy line, the comedic lines, and I loved it.
Like, Anderson puts his hot Asian wife on the line, and then Gallows, after AJ walks away, is like, you're serious about that, right? I really need this.
Yeah.
It's like, that's amazing. I love it. No Way Jose is set to have a match with Cesaro, because that's a match that everyone wants to see. But this is really just for R-Truth to come out and mess with Drake Maverick's wife and Drake Maverick, show the title in his face and everything. Then the Jobber locker room chases him away. And then Cesaro murders No Way Jose. That was it. I don't know why it happened, but it happened.
I agree with you, Jake.
I mean...
I don't know why it happened.
It didn't have to. That could have been a commercial break.
It was a spot for the 24/7
Yeah,
fight.
really, it was. And for Cesaro to look strong, I guess, because they like Cesaro. I don't even know if that's the case. Charlie introduced the Street Profits to Monday Night Raw officially, even though apparently they were on the screen earlier. And they were pretty entertaining in this first segment and their segment later on. But that was it. There wasn't really anything going on here. Nothing? Street Profits, what do you think? Glad they're on Raw?
This is the fucking Nincompoop episode. It's special. The Eugene episode.
Yeah, you're making sure of it.
Who's your favorite Nincompoop movie character?
Ooh.
Was it Warren from Something About Mary?
Can I choose Forrest Gump?
Yep.
Yep, that's
and,
the one.
Who was the dude? Oh, Officer Doofy, even though he was not.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yep. You could go with Johnny Knoxville's fake Nincompoop character.
Yeah.
Because that's a good one.
All of them are the greatest. That's like the wolf pack of great.
That was,
the NWO of Nincompoops.
That was an excellent film.
That was just a great cast.
It was. That was an excellent cast.
There you go. I'm going, yeah.
All of The Ringer. The entire movie.
The Bullet Club, The Ringer.
The Ringer Club.
The Bullet Poop. Bullet Nincompoop.
Nincompoop Club?
Nincompoop Club.
Nope. Doesn't work.
Ninclub Poop.
I don't like it. Not a fan.
I got nothing.
No, God, no. So,
NWO.
more backstage stuff. Sarah, the blonde, talks to The Miz about his 2 out of 3 Falls match last week and says that he's going to be in a 2 out of 3 Falls match this week against Elias again. That was it.
I stopped paying attention.
What do you want to know?
No, I mean, like, to The Miz. Like,
Oh, yeah.
when he was talking to, I didn't even hear if it was a good promo.
It was okay. It was pretty much just saying that he's going to beat Elias and make sure that Shane needs a replacement for him.
Here's my thing. I just, like, he's wearing so much stuff when he's on my screen that I can't help but just try to analyze it all. He's got more zippers than anything I've ever seen in my life.
True. He looks like an anime character.
Yeah. His Karate Kid bandana is awesome, and he wears sunglasses on top. So he's got, like, 6 pairs of eyes.
It's great. He's a face now, but he still dresses like a heel.
Yeah, he
that's
dresses
heel.
like a douchebag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, I want him to be a heel again, but it's fine.
It's so much, though, that
It's just kinda boring.
I literally stopped listening to him when he was talking. I'm just looking in. I'm like, that code is pretty intricate. There's a lot of shit going on.
Speaking of things I don't care about, Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre arrive on Monday Night Raw.
Why aren't you going to be here tomorrow?
I have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, what is going on, though?
No idea.
You don't want to tell the people?
It's just a checkup, like a yearly thing. I
Just
get a
a
checkup
yearly
every
thing?
year.
God damn,
Because I'm a normal fucking human. That's what you're supposed to do.
this fucking generation.
What? You're supposed to see what's going on.
Everything's fine. You stay inside and play dragons. I almost don't know what the hell I almost said.
You probably everything. I'm just fat. I know that much. Like I could tell
So
myself.
you just go there for him to tell you?
Pretty much, yeah.
Dude.
Just to make sure. Well, here's the thing. I don't get my results for the blood test. He does. So like it's stuff like that. Stuff I can't see. You know. I can see that I'm a fat guy.
You think you got AIDS?
Maybe. No, not AIDS.
Over under AIDS.
Over under what?
Well, odds you have it.
0%. How would I have gotten it?
Well, you play Dungeons and Dragons with the clan of men. You said.
That's true.
No, what'd you call them?
I just said a group. That's it.
A group session. That's right.
That's what they're called. They're called sessions when you play it. This is just a fact. I know you don't know these things, but I'm teaching Zanca right now.
Dude, that should be something where I have to try a new thing every week.
Oh God.
I just picked up biking, not motorcycling.
No.
No.
Just
like
like
mountain
actual-
biking.
Are you one of those assholes who's in the middle of the road?
No,
Because
I have
I'd
a
hit you.
bike trail. No, you wouldn't. 'Cause
You're
I'm
right.
a goddamn ninja, dude. I would fucking backflip off my bike, land into your sunroof, and just beat the fuck out of you.
I don't have
Guess
a
what?
sunroof. Joke's on you. I'm poor.
No, you don't have a sunroof, but
But
I'm
I will.
so amazing that
But
you're
I
gonna
will.
have one. I'm gonna like super punch it,
That'd be amazing, actually.
I'll just
You're right.
drop my mayonnaise man purse onto it and it'll blow a hole through the fucking roof.
I don't think that'll happen.
Mayonnaise man purse.
Your genetic
Did you catch
jackhammer? I did, unfortunately.
Yeah, good.
Your genetic jackhammer, you're going to plow that through?
Mayonnaise man purse.
That's
I'm
disgusting.
just saying it a couple more times now because I want to remember it for a joke.
Hashtag mayonnaise man purse.
Yes, please. So you guys can remind me that I have to add that to my my sets.
Vernacular.
yeah.
Yep.
What a great word for ball bag.
It is. It is good.
Mayonnaise man purse.
So Shane and Drew, they come
Mayonnaise
around.
man
They
mail
talk
bag.
about whatever. No, man purse is funnier.
Man purse.
Yeah, it's way funnier.
Okay, good.
They talk about the same thing they've been talking about this whole time. Just like they're going to beat The Undertaker, they're going to beat Roman, they're not afraid of The Undertaker, all that. Drew, same thing, a little better, a little more intensity. And then they call out The Undertaker, who takes 1 billion years to show up. An actual 1 billion years. I had gray in my beard when he showed up, and so does he, because he's 100 years old.
We should do a thing when I lose focus. I just yell wild card, and then I tell you what I'm thinking about.
Sure.
Okay,
we can
good.
do that. That'll happen every 5 seconds in this episode.
It'll be like the wild card from 2 weeks ago.
That's very true, which is not a thing anymore, thank Christ.
Dude, here's the thing. Undertaker needs to revamp his promos.
Undertaker needs to retire.
Yes. I agree. But again, it's still fun to see him. Like the fucking cheese lightning bolts are my favorite shit in the world.
It was cool.
The moon's fucking awesome. He's a badass. But again, update it. Update it a little bit. Say some different words. I
Digging
don't know.
holes, taking souls.
It's fine.
Rest in peace.
Like I
send
did
you to
like
hell
how
or
he
whatever.
goes, "You have my respect." A little. Like that was a little more character. Like I don't know.
He definitely had a different tone to him for the most, like a little bit. But it was the same thing, yeah.
It felt like an old man though who doesn't remember where he's at. Like my grandfather before he fucking died was the worst person to have a conversation with because he had Alzheimer's. So it's just like every fucking 2 seconds he's like, "Oh, hi again." And it's like we already fucking did this, man. And that's where the Undertaker seems like he's going. Too many chair shots to the head. Cody, pay attention.
That's true. He was back in that era. That's probably a thing.
But then instantly he'd like go down his checklist like we were saying earlier. Say reincarnate.
Say this.
Say soul again.
Yep.
Yeah, rest in peace is how we're ending it.
Of course.
Goldberg. Oh no, not him this time.
No Goldberg.
It's just like, dude, just throw in some new words. It's 2019.
He did a little bit, but like
I'm gonna.
it just felt like a longer
Your
Taker promo.
cisgender male role will rest. Like just throw in some fucking 2019 words, man. Say mayonnaise man purse.
Yes. Oh my God, that would put me back on the Undertaker train. I'd be all up in there. That'd
I'm
be
there.
great.
I just, like I said, I lost focus to what he was saying because I mean, he felt like he lost focus, and every time he did talk, it's like, well, I've heard this.
You
a billion
didn't miss
times.
much
Yeah.
if you did. I mean, he takes too long to get to the ring. We know that.
That's fine though. That's his
character.
entrance. That's dope.
Yeah, but it was for the first few minutes.
But remember, there's little kids watching.
That's true.
They're gonna be like, "This is so cool."
It is cool. I mean, it was cool.
And when
I
you're
guess.
there, it's wicked cool.
Yeah, I've never seen him. I only saw Kane, I think.
Oh yeah, I've seen Kane.
Yeah.
You ever been up close, dude? It's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yes, it was warm. And I wasn't even that close. Like, I was
yeah.
a few rows back from one of the balconies, and it was, not balconies, but one of the, like, upper floors, and it was still fucking hot.
It's hot.
It's fucking hot. So, yeah, that all happened. Backstage, Baron and Lacey Evans they cut a promo pretty much about their match at Extreme Rules, which has become an Extreme Rules match, which I don't know when that happened.
Before Raw kicked off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they announced it.
So that was a thing.
Here's the thing. Have you noticed Baron Corbin's trying to really play up the sexiness since that leaked? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, I
it's
have.
Fucking awesome.
Well, so is Corey Graves. Like, so is like the announcement team now.
Oh yeah.
Which
He's so
is
good looking.
fucking funny. It's very funny because it just makes him more of a heel. Like, it just makes him a better...
I'm more attracted to him now than I was before they told me I was supposed to be.
That's true. They're telling us that we need to be, and it's working. Whereas they keep telling us Becky and Seth are a couple, and
I don't
believe that even more.
Dude, they're fucking awful together.
I don't get it. It's got to be fake, right?
No,
it can't be.
I think Becky's just awkward. You
So
know
I think
what I mean?
Seth is fucking awkward too.
Well, no, he plays it off more like he's natural with it, whereas she does the thing where she's like, She's
Yeah.
like a little sister more than
Yeah.
a girlfriend.
That's fair. I can give you that. She's always kind of been that way too.
Yeah.
She's always been this awkward promo. And like she was doing the man stuff, and the man stuff was fine.
Like Bailey is supposed to be portrayed, even though apparently, according to some people, Bailey's a bitch in real life. Becky seems more like Bailey in real life.
Oh, okay.
You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like the character they want her to portray.
just like weird and awkward.
Weird, awkward, fun, jokey.
Whereas Bailey's just bad.
And think about this, like a few months ago, she had her nose broken. It was the most badass
was
woman
awesome.
on the planet.
Yeah, now we got this.
And we got her joking.
I don't.
Maria's line, though, when her
Maria
and
was
Mike
great.
fucking Canales come in and she goes, how me and my bitch take on you and yours. I was like, whoa.
Maria was great. Mike didn't do anything, but he was great,
He
too.
was perfect, though.
Yeah.
He's getting cucked.
Hell yeah.
It's 2019. See, Undertaker? Get with the times, bro.
Have Michelle McCool come in and cuck the Undertaker.
I don't think that would happen.
No.
He's so old school, he'll backhand her and then pull out his NRA badge or something.
And then show her his Sarah tattoo on his lip that he got removed.
It was his neck, first of all.
He had one on his lip, didn't he?
I don't know. You ever make out with him and see his lips?
Yes, a couple times.
It was his neck. It was his
whatever.
throat.
Whatever. He had one.
Yeah, and then
And I think it's
Diamond
gone
Dallas
now.
Page fucking finger fucked her on the TV. Do you
that
remember
true?
that when
No.
he came over to WWE?
No, I do not. Was it? It was probably like before my time.
Yep,
Yeah,
probably.
so- well, not before I was alive, but before my wrestling time.
Yeah. Well, so is anything that you just don't watch.
That's what?
Like
no,
Raw, like 3 weeks in a row. You're just like, no, it's before my time. That was last week, dude.
You're wrong about that. I've watched Raw since we started this show.
Today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
since we started this one show, I've watched Raw. I did watch it today. So yeah, they're backstage. Lacey and Baron, their backstage thing was okay. Lacey wants Seth to ask himself if this whole thing is worth it if they lose their titles. All that. I think this was better than Becky and Seth.
What was?
This promo was better than what Becky and Seth said.
What promo?
Baron and Lacey.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought we were back. Yep.
yeah, I know.
Tuesday, Eugene edition of the Still Real After Party.
The Zanca Nincompoop edition.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, I know.
I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it hard.
Imagine if you had to do this alone, though, how much worse it would be.
It would be this. It would be me talking about my fucking irrational love for Hanson's Mbop.
I understand that, though. I get that. Was that your wild card? Did that just pop into your head?
I forgot to say wild.
That's
card.
fair
There you
enough.
go. No, I was just literally reading numbers right here for no reason because I'm a fucking nincompoop. That's all.
This is true.
And then you looked at me like I was supposed to say something. I literally wasn't listening. Not to be rude, I just forgot.
You just don't listen. I get it. I
Jake,
understand.
I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I apologize, and I'm man enough, like Seth Rollins to Will Ospreay. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
I can carry the show even though I'm not entertaining. I can do it.
I didn't mean to bring up my bank account. I apologize.
What, $0?
Fuck you.
Natalya versus Lacey happens. It was nothing special at all. And then Corbin trips Natty up and Lacey gets a win with a women's right. That was that.
Lacey's got some nice bottom butt cheeks.
I agree. Lacey butt cheeks coming through. Ricochet is talking to Hawkins and Ryder.
Someone should put
great
Photoshop
appearance.
Baron Corbin's bald head on Lacey's butt cheeks.
Someone do
I
that.
don't know why I said
think
that out
that'll.
loud.
Like, you can do it. You have basic Photoshop skills, right?
No, I don't.
Ooh,
That's
I
why
do.
I have the worst Photoshops in
I
the
do.
game.
I do.
I have Photoshops that are so bad they make me laugh, though, so I still post them.
That's fair. I have basic Photoshop skill, but no desire to do that. I don't think. Actually, I don't know. I might.
I literally have no skill in anything in life, but I have a little bit of skill in everything. Does that make sense? I'm not
You have
great
no
at
like
anything.
master skill.
Yeah,
but
I masturbate. I'm pretty
of
good at
course.
that.
You're a master at masturbation.
Yes. I'm good at some guitar work.
But you're not a master.
I'm more of a master than one Elias, I would say.
Probably. That's not very difficult, though.
No.
I can't believe how far out that match happened. The
I
Miz
know,
and
now
Elias.
I'm thinking about it. We were
'cause
just
it
talking
still
about the
hasn't
promo.
happened.
Right, yeah.
Ricochet was talking to Hawkins and Ryder backstage. Charlie comes up to him and asks about his match with AJ. The Good Brothers come up and say, "Oh yeah, what's going on? You think you can beat AJ?" That shit like that. And he says, "Yeah, I can beat him." Just like casually, whatever. And then they, this was after a commercial again. Gallows and Anderson go tell AJ that that Ricochet was basically talking shit. It was like, "Yeah, I can beat that guy in my sleep." And the old AJ Styles would go up and accept his challenge and smack him in the face.
Dude, they bitch slapped each other
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, it was great. It made me very interested in the main event, which I knew was coming anyway.
This can cause CTE as much as a chair shot. The way fucking AJ just hauled off.
Ricochet too.
Ricochet too, but like again, he's got
smaller
stink
guy.
finger,
He's
so
also
like
smaller.
he's got a little more weight to his finger, so it's holding him back a little
That's
bit.
true.
You know,
That's
a little poop. Dude, I'm never gonna be able to look at that dude the same. I feel so bad. I'm mad at everybody that inboxed me the Ricochet video. I wish I didn't see it. Because now whenever he's holding the title, I'm like, that's the finger. I've seen that fucking finger. I'm glad it's still there. Then I notice, I'm like, well, at least he trims his nails so he doesn't scrape the insides and cause any infections or anything.
I'm sure he's washed his hands, too.
It doesn't matter.
It does.
I've put my face in weird places, and I'm still like, I wouldn't do that anymore.
That's fair, yeah. Wait, what?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know where you're going
It's Tuesday.
with that. It is Tuesday. It's the special nincompoop edition.
Eugene.
Yeah, same thing. That's what he was. He was a nincompoop.
I know, but I'm just thinking, I can think of Eugene more than nincompoop. Nincompoop's too long of a word for me to throw around.
It's such a good one, though. And we've made a brand out of it.
Yeah.
We have a nincompoop poop logo.
Just switch it to a Eugene.
I could do that.
Either way, people are going to know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty much sure I just say the R word way too much.
You do, yeah.
I do try to cut it off. That was my rule.
It was. You made this rule. And I just don't say it anyway.
I felt bad. I saw one. I'm like, man, he doesn't. But like, I don't mean them. I don't know.
Oh, boy. It happened next. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias. And then The Miz comes out, even though Elias was supposed to play a song. And then it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. Miz gets the first fall almost fucking immediately. And then Elias gets one pretty quick after. And then commercial. And then we get the last fall, which is a submission with a figure 4. It was not a very good match.
No.
It wasn't very long. It wasn't very good.
These are two guys that you need to be in the ring with someone else, obviously.
Yeah, I think so.
You should throw Elias in with a guy like Ricochet and, Miz in with a guy like...
Ricochet.
Yeah. Or Styles, heel Styles.
Styles, yeah. Oh, that could be cool, yeah.
Because he's heel now.
Which is great.
Fast forward.
Yeah, we'll get here. So everyone watched it anyway. Hopefully. Actually, it's only Tuesday, so maybe people hadn't yet. But
listen,
whatever.
fuckstick, you're the only one who doesn't watch Monday Night Raw live.
Yeah, no, that's not true at all.
I know.
That is so not true.
I got excited.
It's okay. I am a fuckstick. You're right.
Fucking freedom.
Freedom?
I just looked underneath.
Okay, Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. This happens next with an exclusive interview with someone. I don't remember, one of the interview people.
Probably Charlie.
Probably Charlie. She was on the show a lot and luckily wasn't
Her
interrupting
dancing
people.
with Street Profits.
That was great. That was great.
She's some big old jubblies.
Yeah, she's an attractive lady.
Is your mother here? she's
a wonderful lady. Yeah. So
Dorothy Mantooth was a saint.
So Seth hams up the whole Bobby and Braun were thinking of you, that shit, which happened throughout the show, which I hate. I hate that shit.
Yeah,
but it happens. I get it.
It's a skid marketing product.
Yeah, Bliss did it too, but I kind of get that one a little more because Braun, maybe that's the only way I justified that.
Yeah.
But who cares about Bobby Lashley? Unless we had Leo
rude.
Unless we had
Fucking Bobby's the one that took the brunt of that.
Yeah, but people are heels. People who are faces shouldn't be like, "Ooh, Bobby Lashley, the heel. I hope he's good. Like, hope he's okay."
Yeah.
They should just be like, "Oh yeah, Braun."
The best part was watching Braun try not to get fireworks on him.
Yeah.
Like, if you looked real close, you could see his face like, oh, fuck,
Jesus.
these are fucking hot.
Good on them for using some fucking pyro.
Yeah.
A couple times in this show.
It was awesome.
It was very different. Well, not different from what we used to know, but different from now. Are you singing the Goaty song?
Yeah.
I used to know. God.
How'd you know?
I just knew. So
used to know.
Becky and Seth.
Dad joke number 3.
Becky and Seth. That happened.
Shardy waffles.
They just seem super forced, which we talked about earlier.
Shardy waffles.
Shardy waffles. Yes.
Super forced.
That's what I'm gonna call Becky and Seth now. Shardy waffles.
It's not good.
It's really bad, and they kind of go back and forth, and it's cheesy and not in a good way. Like, this is definitely cheese that's good. This is like blue cheese. This is cheese that's bad.
I love blue cheese.
Boo. Blue cheese is one of the worst smelling like cheeses. There.
Blue cheese or go fuck your mother, dude.
Where is that? What?
That's fucking Joey Coco Diaz.
Blue cheese is gross.
No, blue cheese is the
Not
shit.
a fan. It's just moldy cheese. Why would you want that?
All cheese is moldy cheese.
That's not true.
What are you talking about?
Blue cheese literally has mold inside of it.
I've done a lot of mushrooms too. That's
Now that I think about it, I probably couldn't even eat blue cheese because it's penicillin, right? That's mold.
You probably need more penicillin than you think.
It'll hurt me or kill me. Well, I think it'll just give me a rash, I'll be honest. But I don't want a rash. I haven't had it since I was a kid. Maybe I outgrew it. Can you outgrow allergies? You can, right? Please talk.
Just letting you hang yourself.
Please talk. No, I haven't done that yet.
Hashtag please talk.
I haven't done
That's
that
my
yet.
favorite when I get Jake to that point.
Please clap.
Please help me.
Yeah, I need help. I need help here. So yeah, these guys.
I'm looking at the sound waves right now.
Me.
Rash. Please talk.
So yeah, they go back and forth for a little bit. There was some kind of like, oh, that was funny. Like, it was supposed to be funny stuff, and it just wasn't. It fell flat. And then Maria Kanellis shows up, which is when things got a little more interesting. And she said, I can't talk. Now I'm losing, now I'm losing my voice.
Let me take over.
Oh! All right, I'm back.
Nice little chop to get the fucking blood flowing.
I did not deserve that, but I'll take it.
You deserved it.
I don't think I did. If anything, you do. If anything, you do because you're not doing anything.
I'm doing the best part of the show right now.
Chopping me?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough.
That has been the highlight of this podcast so far.
I think it's been perfectly fine, and not much different than anything else we've ever done.
This is true.
It's
been decent.
Decent enough, and that's all we really need to strive for. We've already gone an hour, and I mean, we've still got a Smackdown preview.
I came up with mayonnaise man bag.
Mayonnaise man purse.
Thank you.
You can't even figure it out.
Nope.
And then we are gonna do Instagram and Facebook questions. So we got a good episode going here. I'm gonna keep telling myself that, even though it's not true. So Maria comes out, and they go back and forth. She says that she deserves a title for pushing an 8-pound baby out of her uterus. And they said uterus, and it was funny. Everyone laughed. So Mike shows up, and Maria says, "Why don't my bitch and your bitch take on you?" Wait, what'd she say?
It wasn't that, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
How about me and my bitch take on you and yours?
Got it. Thanks. That's it. Becky accepts. That was that. The match.
Wait, you forgot what Seth Rollins say afterwards? He had a nice little quick line.
Yeah, I forgot. He said, "Oh, you don't want to do that," or something. I don't remember.
I don't remember either now.
He said something like, "Oh, you shouldn't have pissed her off," or something like that, but not that good. I don't remember. I
hate them as an
stupid.
On-screen couple.
I do too. They were fine. Okay, they were boring apart, but now they're boring together, and it's dumb, and I hate it.
It's not good.
It's not good at all.
It's not good. You need that Twitter Seth from a week ago.
And Twitter Becky from a while ago too.
2 months ago, yeah.
Yeah. Well, even up to like when she had a thing with Edge and Beth.
Oh my god, I just thought about it.
What's
Those two fucking fuckos, they just have Twitter fingers, man.
Yeah.
They're not intimidating anymore. They just talk shit online.
Yeah. They weren't intimidating at all anyway.
They're worse than we are.
Oh god, that's bad. Becky was for a brief moment and then wasn't quickly.
She had a half-assed match at WrestleMania, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I'm talking before that. Like when the Ronda Rousey stuff was going on, and she was like attacking her and shit, and then got a broken nose.
Oh, I've been up in my Twitter game lately.
Have you?
Yes.
I've been just doing the same shit, really.
I'm just kind of talking shit.
I mean, I understand.
I'm basically Becky and Rollins from a week ago. And
Yippee.
then in real life, I'm them on TV. Just being like kind of gross. You don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it, but we're going to see it probably going forward.
No, I think what's going to happen is they're going to lose their titles and they're going to fight and hopefully break up, and he hits her in the fucking, kicks her in the front butt and fucking goes on his separate way.
Or they have a match. That'd be
man
cool.
versus the man?
Sure. The man versus
the man's
A-man.
The man's
The
man.
man versus A-man. That isn't James Ellsworth.
Pays to be the man's man.
Oh, God.
Contosaurus.
So this match happens next. Mike and Maria come out, and they have their great theme music, and it's the best. And then I wanted this to be a little more of a shine on Mike Kanellis, which it wasn't. It was more just Seth beating the shit out of him until he forces him to tag Maria in, who jumps off the apron and yells that she is pregnant. I'm pregnant! Maria was great. Maria was great this whole time, and Mike did his job. He just flexed his titties.
It was
great.
amazing.
It was great. Yeah, I mean, it was a real weird thing. And then Becky and Seth leave because they won, I guess. How'd that? Oh, no. Yeah, Becky actually beat Mike.
I love hearing you figure out your stuff.
I just watched it, but it doesn't even, like, it's so, I don't know, it's weird. But it was kind of memorable because it was Mike and Maria.
Here's the best part.
Sure.
Let's just cut to it.
Yeah.
Cut to the chase.
Becky won with a disarm him.
Yes. And Maria says, maybe I should have just had the man impregnate me.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was pretty good.
It just, poor Mike.
Yeah, I hope they go forward with this somehow. I don't know how, but it was nice to see Mike Kanellis on television and Maria.
Dude, if Mark Henry doesn't unretire again and just have Maria give birth to a hand later on, then what is this all for?
That's true. It won't happen, but
you can get Mark Henry's two greatest things: his retirement speech with Cena, have him unretire again, have him fucking world's strongest slam fucking Mike.
Yep.
And then her give birth to a hand.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like a big fucking thing. Like, hey, this is all a big wink to fucking Mark Henry's whole career.
That would be excellent. It's not gonna happen.
And then, but it gets this.
Can Mark Henry still move?
Yeah,
He's a
he
huge
never
man.
could move that great.
That's true.
The whole thing about cucking videos on them Pornhub sites is it's always a black dude fucking a white chick and a white boyfriend. It's perfect. A major
true.
thing. Either give it to Bobby Lashley because he needs some personality.
Bobby Lashley's dead now. Bobby and
true.
Braun are dead now.
I forgot they got fired.
Yeah, they're dead. How many weeks are they going to take off? 0?
Hey, listen to our fucking Eugene listeners, guys. Be safe with July 4th coming around and fireworks. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. If that was...
You're gonna get drunk and shoot fireworks off. Be safe.
Or don't and blast a finger off. I mean, one of the football player guys did it. Jason Pierre-Paul did it. So, just do that if you want. But that's on you. You'll have nincompoop hands.
Don't do it.
I don't suggest it.
He had a good wrestler's name. Jason
Pierre-Paul?
Yeah, he'd be a pirate
JPP?
wrestler.
Yeah. That
JPP.
JPP. What happened?
Jake's PP.
It's small. Backstage.
Micro.
Yeah. It's more than small. The man behind this episode of Raw, but no one knows that. Winky wink. Paul Heyman says that Brock might be around. And then the Street Profits come in and mess with him, and I enjoyed this. It was actually quite entertaining.
Yes, they're amazing.
That was it.
I'm super pumped for them.
Me too. I just hope they aren't, like, officially, quote-unquote, called up. Like,
Finally! They still have the NXT Tag Team.
I know. I'm glad they brought them, because
Although
when...
so were the War Raiders.
Yeah, but they never brought them, which...
War Vikings.
Viking Raiders?
Viking Raiders.
Got it.
God damn it.
Words are hard. It's fine. I understand. Trust me. I understand. But I like that they brought the tag titles, because the Viking Raiders didn't.
Viking Raiders.
So maybe it means they'll do both good things.
Is their finisher still called the Viking Experience?
Yes.
Oh my god, that is my favorite thing at all.
Because they just, like, switch it.
That is so.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But yeah, I can understand enjoying it. Moment of Bliss happens next. Alexa introduces her guest, Nikki Cross, who has the thickest fucking Scottish accent I've ever heard. And I did not realize it was that bad. Because it was bad. I mean, it was fine. I understood most of what she was saying, but it was weird.
Play with Nikki. I still got a boner from that.
Yeah, that's the thing, huh?
When she said that to Becky.
Carmella interrupts them and claims that Bliss is basically just taking advantage of Nikki, pretty much what everyone else has been saying. And then Bliss and Mella have a match.
Here's the bigger thing. Carmella got some cheers when she came out.
She's doing well. I mean, being with Truth has helped a lot. And her wrestling has improved, too. Her in-ring work, I mean, we didn't really get to see much of it. Well, we did with the second match, but...
Well, she's been given an opportunity.
It's true. I
we
think,
saw Dana Brooke.
Where? When?
She was backstage, my man.
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, you got the Hulu version, didn't you?
No,
Yeah.
I got the full version, and I still missed that. Where was it? When did that happen?
Damn
Who gives
it,
a
Jake.
fuck about Dana Brooke? There, I said
I
it.
do.
I do, too.
She's
I like
part
her.
of the cast.
That's true.
She's a friend of the cast.
That's true. Yeah, I
she
give a fuck
said
about
our name,
Dana.
kinda.
Kinda.
She said our name about as good as I could say the Viking War Raiders name.
That wasn't it. So yeah, Carmella and Alexa Bliss kind of have a match. Carmella rolls Alexa
It was
Bliss
20
up
seconds.
immediately. It was not even. It was 10 seconds.
Well, I just meant the entrances, too.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, plus entrances. Yeah. And then cut to commercial after all that. And then when we come back from commercial, Nikki Cross is in a match with Carmella, which was actually a little more of a match, which Nikki Cross won. She's been on a roll. Nikki Cross is on a roll. So backstage, Sarah, the blonde reporter, tells Nikki that pretty much everyone wants her to be in the women's title match instead of Alexa, and Alexa just says no comment and they leave. That was pretty much it.
Happy birthday, Bret Hart.
Oh, happy birthday, Scotty 2 Hottie as well. Ooh. Which I think is more important because of the worm. Yeah. Oh, we better get some Caterpillar action tomorrow or tonight on SmackDown. Because what's up? I don't know. You're about to say something and then you
No,
just
I
didn't.
wasn't.
You made words with your mouth, or you tried to.
No, I didn't.
You made a sound.
That's probably true.
Okay. So Drake Maverick and his wife are leaving to go on their honeymoon for real this time. And the jobber locker room runs by him, and then Truth comes out of hiding. And Drake's pretty much peaceful about it. He's like, whatever, I'm not going to pin you, all that. Truth walks away, and then Drake Maverick smacks him with his luggage and pins him for the 24/7 title.
And now I'm thinking about it. The people who really brought down this episode were the people who you would think would be the go-tos. For some reason, The Miz and Elias did nothing for me. It made me not interested. Becky, Seth did nothing for me, made me not interested. Maria was the most, like we've been saying,
That
was
was
the most
cool.
entertaining part because we were like, what the fuck
This
is
was
she
weird.
saying?
This is weird. And they haven't been on Raw in fucking years.
I'm going to say it, the 24/7 title wasn't that fun this week.
It
wasn't
wasn't-
as fun as it has been.
It wasn't. No. I'm glad Drake Maverick won it.
Yeah.
I'm glad there was a change here. And
But it just
now-
seems like this was a rushed angle this week. Like all the other weeks, it seemed like they had a funny
Mm-hmm.
angle on it, like a way to go about it. Whereas this week, it just seemed like, well, let's just do something real quick and like.
It does give me hope that R-Truth will show up in like the Bahamas or whatever,
100%,
wherever
yeah.
Drake Maverick is going on his honeymoon, and that'll be fun.
Dude, I wish somebody like Heath Slater, who won it for like a split second, or EC3 or somebody, whenever they're getting introduced by the announcer, like for anything they do, like on main event, they are former 24/7 title winner.
Oh, Baron needs to win it
Yeah.
so he can get it in his
Yeah,
title.
his accolades.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, pretty soon he's going to be Universal
Oh, I fucking hope so.
champion.
They
Suck
really
at
need to do
wrestling
that.
guy.
They really need to do that, right?
Listen, if
To
they
make
don't
anything
do
interesting?
if they don't do it, why do I even care?
Even if it's to lead up to another mixed tag at SummerSlam, fine, whatever. Give Baron and Lacey those titles for
Here's
that
the thing, though.
time
Brock's
period.
out there with the Money in the Bank.
Brock could take it off Baron,
That's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
and then we could have Brock and Seth at SummerSlam. That would be fucking cool.
I think they're gonna possibly maybe do some sort of another kind of shake up before the Fox thing because I don't think they're happy with the rosters the way they're at. But who knows?
Which is their fault. I mean, I don't understand.
That's why the whole wild card rule thing came into play. They wanted Roman more on Raw.
Yeah, and then Fox wanted him on SmackDown, right? Is that kind of what the deal was?
Yeah.
Well, fuck, man. I just don't understand why they made that decision in the first place. Just move him over when Fox comes around. Who cares?
Exactly.
I don't know. It's real weird. Main event: AJ Styles versus Ricochet for the United States title. The first chunk of this match was okay.
Chunk.
Chunk is funny. The first chunk of this match was okay.
Truffle shuffle.
Oh yeah, lift off the shirt and do a little jig. And then AJ Styles pins Ricochet after a phenomenal forearm for the win of the United States title. But Ricochet's foot was under the rope, and another ref comes down, and they restart the match after a commercial. The Good Brothers are out there after this commercial, and then the match goes on again, and it's pretty decent. I think their last one was better because it was not interrupted this much.
Yes, this one's obviously to shoot this whole angle, which I love.
Right. I enjoyed it still. It was still entertaining. And then Ricochet gets the win on AJ Styles. And then AJ Styles and the club just beat the shit out of him.
The club.
Yep.
You know what? Dust off old Smiley Cheeks and let him join too.
Finn?
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
I was
You
like,
need
who's
a
Smiley
fucking
Cheeks?
heel Finn, man.
It'd be cool. And with this fake wildcard rule, could do it.
Dude, fuck the wildcard rule. No
know.
one's gonna care. Just
Also-
have him join the
We'll
club.
have him lose the belt, too. Probably.
Yeah, to whoever. Who's
Yeah.
He's in a feud right now.
He's
isn't
not.
He? Yes, he is.
Kind of. Shinsuke too sweeted the title.
Shinsuke. Give
That's
it a Shinsuke.
I
Bada boom.
agree.
There we go.
Shinsuke's, yeah. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, old Trips fucking butt fucking Shinsuke when they were over in Tokyo.
were they in a match against him?
No, he was doing
Oh.
the come on.
That's funny.
Triple H was getting himself over in Tokyo.
Of course.
Joining up with the club,
But yeah.
fucking tagging with Shinsuke.
So far, the feud with Finn Balor and Shinsuke is a too sweet to the Intercontinental title. That's the feud.
Listen, that is more work than they put into some of the feuds we've had
That's
recently.
true. That's a fair point. I still think Andrade should be that title holder.
Yeah, well,
He's on Raw now.
Well, the thing too with him is he had his mother and then his aunt kind of just passed away. So
It was bad time. Well, no, that was it before.
But I'm saying he's had the time off,
Oh, sure.
so like they haven't put him into an angle just yet. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
definitely. I understand that for sure. But I don't think they will yet, at least.
He's too busy clapping them Charlotte cheeks, dude,
Yeah, that's true.
or lack thereof.
Actually, no, he's back
Oh,
on
pancake
SmackDown, isn't he?
ass. Yeah.
They put him back on SmackDown because of Charlotte. I forgot about that. Okay, so that was pretty much it. There was a Styles Clash off the second rope that looked pretty cool. And then the Magic Killer and all that shit. It was great. I enjoyed it. Raw overall had a different feel to it, for the most part.
Smackdown Live.
Yeah.
Smackdown Live opens up with the New Day.
Perfect. Yeah. It was a pretty much par for the course. Kofi comes out. He's mad at Joe.
He's throwing pancakes
Yeah,
first.
he's throwing pancakes.
Oh, that's right. It's gonna open with Joe cutting a promo.
You think it'll open with Joe?
It should open with Joe.
I think it'll open with Kofi and he'll call out Joe.
I think it's gonna open with Joe.
I hope so.
And he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm swinging these nuts," and fucking. Then the New Day's gonna come out, and then someone will attack.
Kofi.
Someone will attack the New Day from behind, and he'll beat the fuck out of Kofi, and boom, 6-man tag.
Well, Kevin and Sammy. Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin and Sammy are my favorite things on
They're great.
SmackDown.
Yeah, so you're right. Joe will come out, cut the promo, then the New Day will come out. Kevin and Sammy will attack him from behind. 6-man tag.
loving it.
Commercial, 6-man tag.
Yes, 2 out of 3 falls. No,
they could just add it all.
No, they could do the elimination.
could
like
do
they've been
elimination,
doing.
yeah.
So 6-man tag elimination.
Sure, yeah, we'll go elimination.
And it'll come down to Joe and Kofi,
Of
where
course.
Joe will choke out Kofi.
See, I think Kofi will get the win here. Oh, you know what? I don't know. That's a
I
tough
feel like
call.
Joe's going to win out.
He's going to win up until the pay-per-view. Yeah, you're right. Because Joe can't win at a pay-per-view. That's absurd. That's
you
absurd.
Stupid. Come on.
How dare he?
You fucking Eugene.
What would be next? I'm gonna say a little wild card, but not an actual wild card.
No, what's going to happen next is going to be Aleister Black promo.
Oh, I don't think it'll happen.
He's
this
going to
early.
answer the door. So Aleister Black's going to get up out of his chair with his fucking gigantic forehead and little tiny facial features in the middle.
It's true.
He's going to open the door, and who's going to be behind it?
Eugene.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yes.
I don't know why.
I don't either, but it works. Sure.
Go with Eugene, because I have nothing for Andrew Dice Clay. I'm thinking to die because of Dungeons and Dragons earlier.
Yeah.
My brain's still back there.
I understand.
I'm catching up, though.
You're getting there.
Catching up.
So yeah, I don't think that'll happen next, but we'll say the Aleister Black promo does happen in the second segment.
And Andrew Dice Clay answers
And
the door.
Andrew Dice Clay opens the door.
And hey!
The Fonz opens the
Your
door.
wife's sucking my cock.
So yeah, Andrew Dice Clay opens the door and then gets attacked by Cesaro, who is actually the opponent for Aleister
Who
Black,
then gets beat up
by Randy Orton.
by Steve Blackman.
God, what?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Steve Blackman comes back and he does the bottle cap challenge
That would be a good person to do that.
with Aleister Black's head.
I don't remember which game it was, but one of the older WWE games for the or WWF. No, it was WWE still at the time. I always used to play Steve Blackman.
Yeah, he was the best.
He was the best. I think it was like Here Comes the Pain, like SmackDown Here Comes the Pain or whatever.
Sounds about right.
And he was the best. I was like, I'm always playing Steve. I didn't know who the fuck he was. And I always
fucking
played him.
Al Snow are some of my favorite comedy
Al Snow
moments.
is awesome.
Yeah. I was such a big Steve Blackman fan, but they were right. Steve Blackman, dudes like him, and Lance Storm, just great dudes with like the shittiest. Not their fault.
Lance Storm
but,
is
like,
not. He's a good wrestler. He's not a good personality guy.
That's what I'm saying.
In a way, he was.
They
but,
needed character. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. So, you know who's actually answering the door? Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yep.
Hurricane.
He opens the door. All you see is stand back, and there's a hurricane coming through.
What if? Now play along here.
Sure.
It's kind of serious.
Okay. I'm serious.
Serious?
Yep,
Super serious?
super serial.
He opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
The camera pans up and pans down.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's there, right? Mm-hmm. But then there's a smile, and you just see one tooth missing, and it's CBG.
Oh my God.
And he chokes the shit out of Aleister Black with his own ponytail.
While the music is playing, while his theme music is playing, because it was fucking awesome. That was great.
Was
theme
that like
music.
OTEP or something? What was the band?
I don't remember, but it was great.
Keep talking. It's gonna come.
It
to
was
me.
great
Smile
theme
Empty
music, and I
Soul.
want more.
No, it was one of those bands. That...
I don't know, but yeah, he chokes him. He chokes Aleister Black out while his theme music is playing. CBG stands tall. Great moment for the pod.
And then Linda's Bush from behind, steel chair to the head because AEW can't get all the headlines.
It's true.
Unprotected chair shot. CBG gets more fucking CTE.
Oh, God.
Then he dies again.
Oh, rip CBG for the second time.
Standing
Linda's
tall.
Bush stands tall.
Linda's Bush.
And everyone is sad because that's a horrible sight.
What?
Oh, come on. You know it is.
No, it isn't.
You don't
Linda's
think so?
Bush?
You big fan?
Big fan.
All right. Big Linda's Bush fan.
Our Lady Peace. I knew it was like one of those O bands.
That sounds right.
O band, O face, orgasm face, O face, O.
No,
Office
Linda's
Space.
Bush and orgasm should never
Ooh,
be talked
Linda's
about.
Bush right into the O face. There we go.
No. They should never be talked about in the same sentence.
Why not?
I don't know. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the segment after this is the Iconics defend their titles against jobbers.
I'd eat Linda's Bush like a crunchy taco.
That is actually disgusting. Are you going to just ignore what I said?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Because we're
I'm
trying to
sorry.
build
I
we're trying to
apologize.
build a SmackDown card here. Iconics are going to
I was
defend
thinking
their
about how messy crunchy tacos are and how stale they are, and her lips being the crunchy taco shell. Sorry.
Iconics are going to defend their titles against jobbers and then get attacked by the Kabuki Warriors.
I'm into this.
Yep.
Kabuki.
Yep, Kabuki.
Scurries off.
Unless they randomly have a title match and lose. Or it could be that too. Because in Tokyo, I assume the Kabuki Warriors won.
Here's what we're going to do.
Sure.
What you said already.
Okay.
I thought that was a great idea. Kabuki Warriors come out and they kabuki all over the place. And
Absolutely.
Then they scurry off.
Of
And
course.
someone's like, hey, these two ladies need a tag match. Extreme Rules.
Well, they already should have had them because I think they won in Tokyo their
But remember,
qualifier.
in WWE, you have to
doesn't
beat
matter.
the champion 4 times to get a title shot.
It's true. So that'll happen next. What is after that? Is
Well,
Finn Balor on
we-
SmackDown finally?
Nope.
Okay.
Of course not.
Shane.
Nope.
No.
Not yet.
He's coming.
Main event.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't have a main event yet.
You're right.
We built the main event earlier, but we already had it.
Yeah,
The
it was
whole
the
New
starting
Day-
match.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
the
yeah.
starting match.
Right now, what you're going to have is none other than the one, the lonely Jake.
I'm there. I'm on SmackDown
shows
Live.
up.
That's actually the reason I'm not going to be at work tomorrow.
Backstage host, right?
Yep, that's me. I'm the new Charlie.
And guess who you're interviewing?
Who?
The Rock.
Dwayne.
Dwayne
Dwayne's on
fucking
SmackDown.
Johnson comes back because he's got a movie to promote. I don't know which one. We'll just guess in something to do with cars.
Jumanji 2.
Or jumping off a building.
Jumanji 2 is coming out.
Bada boom. Mm-hmm. And he treats you like Jonathan Coachman, a la back in the early 2000s.
I'd let him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Basically, what's going to happen is you're going to get your fucking... Oh, that's the Rock voice all over your face. He's going to fuck with your tie or whatever, and he's going to throw you through a wall.
I'm not going to wear a tie.
And then, guess who comes out?
Is someone saving me?
Yep,
Okay.
me. Zanca comes out.
Oh my god.
And I pretend to come to save you, but no, I throw you through the wall again. And then me and The Rock high five. The Rock, a la Mike Tyson back in the day, rips his shirt off, and instead of DX, it says Zanca, #1 host. And me and The Rock ride off into the sunset, one of them Fast and the Furious cars.
So you're trying to tell me that I don't get any redemption here?
No, basically
can't
me
even
and The
have,
Rock
like, a-
hang out, and we go drink tequila, and we make fun Instagram posts together. I'm
We
like,
can't
yeah,
even be in like a tag
bro,
match
I
for the
make
main
memes.
event?
And he's like, yeah, bro, I make inspirational shit, and we collab, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as we're riding off, we're high-fiving, and he's like, you've always been the #1 host. I'm
So
like, yeah, I
SmackDown.
know.
So SmackDown next week we get the tag match, right?
I
Me
don't
and a
know where I'm
partner of
going
my
with this,
choosing.
But then we open the trunk because we hear some fucking rumbling. It's some musty fucking dusty smell. We open the fucking trunk. Linda's Bush
Oh god.
came to join the fucking party. Me and Dwayne, we double team that bitch.
Here's
Boom. Credits roll. Eric Bischoff, #1.
Here's the worst part. Every time Linda's bush comes up, I don't picture it on Linda. I
Yeah,
just think
you're
it's
not
just
supposed to.
a giant bush.
Yeah, with legs, like
Yeah.
skinny little twig legs.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
With big feet.
Yeah, but there's no top half.
No.
Ever. And it's huge. Like it's like covers. It's like a.
There's always one piece of breadcrumb in it
Yeah, it's Linda's
because it's been
crusty
eaten and
bush.
it's a little messy. You know what I mean? Maybe some Cheeto dust.
I don't like it.
So, Jake, would you like to go to Facebook questions?
Fucking, I guess so. What was our main event? That was our main event.
Dude, I don't think it gets any better than Zanca and The Rock riding off his heels, double teaming
Linda's bush.
fucking Linda's Bush.
I
dog.
guess you're right. I can't. Yeah.
we could Eiffel Tower Linda's Bush.
After murdering me too.
No, dude, The Rock would pull out his Schmenzer and I'd be like, I don't think I can do it, man.
I don't know where my post went.
Oh.
It's up. Oh, there. No, that's not right.
You think Michael Cole wears leather and gets pegged?
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to fill time while you're looking for Facebook
I don't know
questions.
where they went. I got it. It's a picture of Eugene as well.
Good.
It's actually yours, just I covered the Instagram logo with the Facebook logo.
Lazy son of a... I like your mom. I'm going to call her a bitch.
She's a nice lady. All right, Franco. I was on his podcast, his pop podcast, on Thursday.
What's it called?
It's called the Population Podcast from a Wrestling Kingdom Collectible, or Wrestling Kingdom Entertainment.
I went back and listened to last week's podcast that
Yes.
we did. And I set you up for 3 different times for you to say that, and then I had to literally tell you, where is it, Jake? Like you didn't catch any of my fucking lobs.
You can listen to it on Apple and probably
While
other
wearing a shirt from shop.spreadshirt.com.
I dropped that on their podcast as well.
Did you? Good.
Yeah, shop.spreadshirt.com/Still Real After Party. Cover your nips with our logo. Yes, I did. I dropped all the plugs. All right, Franco. If you were a wrestler, what would your name be and what would be your gimmick?
This is a very PG podcast, guys. We apologize. We'll bring the pain next
We're
week.
talking a lot about Linda's Bush.
It's because nothing else to talk
That's
about.
true. Hashtag Jake #1. Hashtag Zanca number 1002.
Oh, fuck off.
Hashtag Benoit Mediocrity something. Y'all know what I
promoted
mean.
Franco's fucking podcast. And that's the
Hashtag
love I
Jake
get.
Population Podcast was lit. Damn right. So if you were a wrestler, what would your name be and what would be your gimmick?
Oh, there's a question?
Yep.
What would my name be, first of all? I haven't thought of this ever.
Me. I actually haven't.
I always am so bad at this. Like on video games, it's just Zanca. And then it's usually a guy with tattoos and a cut-off sleeve shirt and jean shorts. Fucking Raven.
When I
basically.
made us in 2K19, I put you in jean shorts.
See, I'm basically...
Without even asking you.
Just in video games, I'm Raven with tattoos. That's I don't know why, but it's always my go-to. I have cool, long, dreaded hair for whatever reason.
Well, that's not true.
Nope.
I didn't make it that way. I tried to make it as accurate as possible.
Yeah, I make them super cool, and it's super not me. So instead of Raven, well, Maven's already a name, so I can't say that. Zaven.
Zaven.
Zanca. Zanca Lopolix.
Okay, what's your gimmick?
I'm a zombie.
You're a zombie.
No,
Okay.
they've already done that. That's not
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
You know what? I'm a 2019 Val Venus.
Okay, hello, ladies.
Yeah. Or I'm banging everything. Fucking
And
men,
selling pot?
women, tranny,
Selling pot?
non-trannies, selling pot,
Yep.
fucking everything.
I would be the trash man. I eat garbage in the ring.
Duke the Dumpster Drosy? Oh,
What?
you mean Frank the
Yes,
Trash Man?
yes. This is from TC. If you found the mask from the Jim Carrey movie, not Rocky Dennis, put it on, and then you become any
Dude, I
current...
bring up that fucking shovel face more
you do.
often than anybody in the world.
So when you put it on, you become any current wrestler. Who would you be, and what would you do? Hashtag Linda's Bush will legalize cocaine. Hashtag Gray Bushes matter. Hashtag go ahead. Opportunity.
Opportunity.
Hashtag Crumb Hard.
You go first.
I would become Baron Corbin because he's the most sexy man alive.
I would become Corey Graves so I could clap Carmella.
Clap Carmella and say holy shit on television.
And he has the funnest job because he gets to travel and not have to take bumps.
True, because he can't. He'll like die.
Yeah. Stack a dime, neck. What?
This is from Brett.
What?
What? What do words have in common?
Punk. Our podcast is so boring. I start chanting all the.
This is a Corey Graves question actually, so you should be interested.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they did say that after, but no one heard him, so it was even better. What do words have in common with Corey Graves when any female makes their entrance? Both are hard. Here's your word to pronounce and define this week. Have fun. Oh yeah, this is Brett. He's doing this. What the fuck? Hippopotamonstrous-quipadellophobic. Define it.
Delophobic, hip hop anonymous, hip hop anonymous.
Hippopotamonstrous-quipadellophobic.
Well, this is what happens when you have a rhinoceros who has 3 legs instead of 4, and you have to put him in a wheelchair. So he's not really a quadriplegic; he's a hip hop anonymous. 1 leg down, but he's got an extra horn growing out of his chili hole.
I figured you would go hippo on that because it's in the word, but you went rhinoceros instead.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they throw you off sometimes. Arachnophobia. Why not just call it spiderphobia?
Rhinoceroses are just hippos with horns, right? Rhinoceri? Rhinoceroses? I actually don't know that.
I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't know. You made up what? Hashtag ha ha ha. I said hard again.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
You're hijacking the podcast just like the audience does the show.
JBL.
I miss JBL on commentary, like really bad.
We want puppies.
But what was that a thing?
Yeah.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
I try to avoid the audience being nincompoops.
I love the We Want Puppies chant.
I've never heard that one. This is from Sean. If you could switch a personality of... You've seen The Office, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you could switch personality of a character from The Office to a character in WWE, who would it be? What would the storyline be?
Baron Corbin as the dude with the glasses. Can't think of his name. Dwight.
That'd be great.
Baron Corbin switching with Dwight. And the storyline would obviously be anytime just Dwight being fucking weird as fuck.
So keep that. That's to happen. But Michael Scott is Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes,
that
would
should
be,
just be it.
That would be such good shit for real.
Like Vince McMahon in 2019 is Michael Scott.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that would be the best. And this is the last one. This is Matthew.
Wait, go back real quick.
Yes.
Dwight's real name is something super weird. Rain
Wilson.
That's
yeah.
what I was trying to think of.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is from Matthew.
Okay, go forward.
With Eric Bischoff and Hogan back, and now recently Brutus in the Hall of Fame, will they try to reform the NWO?
That's the shittiest version of the NWO.
Yep.
So unless you get in Scott Hall and Kevin Nash back, I would say, no, man.
And even if you get Scott Hall and Kevin Nash back, nah, man.
Unless Brutus is Zodiac, and then I'm totally in.
That's fair, yeah. Because I don't want any of those old people wrestling.
Listen, anytime Eric Bischoff goes somewhere, Hogan is not too far behind.
That's not entirely inaccurate.
No, it's fucking true, man.
It is true, unfortunately. But we'll see. Will Hogan be on SmackDown? We didn't predict that. Hogan will main event SmackDown tonight.
All right. Am I going to get my drop here?
Do you want it?
Toe nipples or
Do you
what,
want
dude?
it? Do you want your real drop?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
This is Zanca.
I give you all that fucking energy for Facebook questions, and I get.
That's why it's way funnier.
Fucking guys.
I'm the favorite host.
Underscore Drabo. Yo! If you were disappointed to not see Stop Favorite Host making so much fucking racket over there. It's your favorite host, everybody. There you go. I'll be coming in this year. This
Go
my year.
ahead. You got half a year, or a little over half a year, under half a year left?
Keep
You
talking.
can do it.
Yo! If you were disappointed to not see Joe choke out Dominic, it's because they were saving it for all 5 of Kofi's kids. Hashtag, oh, Kofi.
Don't-
Hashtag, Joe. Hashtag Joe for WWE Champion 2K19.
Don't get our hopes up. Who asked that? You never said it.
I said it.
Did you?
Underscore Drabo. And then you went
Oh,
off on
okay.
your fucking, I'm a favorite host, shaking my drink.
I didn't say that. You actually
Shaking my
said
drink.
that. And then I was just trying to throw something out, and then you pointed it out.
How many fingers do you think you could fit in your own butthole? Your own fingers.
I don't know. How many could Ricochet get up?
Francois Moussois.
We didn't answer the question.
Hashtag tacos.
That's it?
Hashtag Jake number 2.
Ooh.
Hashtag Zanca number 1.5. Hashtag no question this week. Hashtag psych. Hashtag do penguins have knees?
Yes, actually. I've looked that up.
Hashtag. Hashtag still hate my job. Hashtag Jake, thanks for being on our podcast.
No problem.
Hashtag words are hard. Hashtag but not as hard as Zanca was when Maria said she'd rather have Becky Lynch impregnate her, right?
Probably.
Hashtag go fuck yourself, Francois Moussois.
So just a bunch of hashtags. I like that.
CAV Daddy. SEAV Daddy. CV Daddy.
Okay.
What is the least spoken language in the world? Hashtag sign language. That's fucking hashtag dad jokes.
That is great. I love that.
Matthew JH138. Since he was the American Badass, do you think The Undertaker thinks Triple H is a poser when he rides his motorcycle to the ring?
Absolutely. No one does it like the badass.
He should steal his soul
Digging holes.
and rest in pieces.
Digging souls.
Fucking cisgender males. Mr. Underscore Try On. Everybody talks about AEW as if it's the second coming of Christ in the wrestling world. And everyone thinks it's going to be the greatest thing ever. And it's going to be WWE's greatest competition and all that. But what if it sucks? I'm not saying it will suck, but what if it sucks? What if it doesn't live up to expectations? Hashtag decent podcast. Hashtag Linda's Bushed. Hashtag that wrestling guy versus Andy.
Yes.
Hashtag Mangria rules. Hashtag Jake has a micro penis.
Good.
Hashtag just kidding, Jake. Hashtag Zanca. Have fun reading this hashtag because we know how much you love long hashtags.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
You know what's tough about the long hashtags is they split them up over paragraphs.
Oh, that is tough. Yeah. If they're all together, it's okay. So the question is, we will be
What
the
if
first,
AEW sucks?
We will be the first to admit if it fucking sucks. We can admit when a lot of things suck. I don't think it will, but it very well could.
Look, it's a different thing. That's
Anything
all.
fresh is good right now.
I'm one of the weird people that would, like, I want both of them to be good so
Me too.
I can enjoy both. That's the only thing. I've been not enjoying Raw, and I still watch. Mm-hmm. So obviously, if they're both good, I'm gonna watch both.
We're abused girlfriends. Yeah.
Peter Wayne Kent.
Serial killer.
Are the Good Brothers going to stay now that the club is back together? Do you think Finn Balor will join the club? Finn Balor. Hashtag best decent podcast. Hashtag Taven Rules. I wish he would join the podcast. Join the podcast. I wish he would join the Bullet Club. Take 3.
You'll get there. Words are hard.
I wish he would join the club.
There you go.
I said too many words.
Yeah, true. Too many words are hard.
Yeah, because what the fuck else is Corbin? Fucking
Man.
Balor.
Yeah, Balor should join the club. You are correct. And will they stay? Depends on how long they do this for.
Cinda 25. Cinda with 3 A's. Best cake flavor.
That's tough. Funfetti's fucking dope.
Yeah, I'm going butt.
Butt cake? No, isn't that... Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Those
Yeah.
are my favorite cakes.
That's good cake.
Yeah.
That's good cake.
I'd eat those over Funfetti.
Funfetti's
If
fucking
you have a
good,
nice
though.
fucking nice ass on the table
How
or a
about you eat-
Funfetti cake.
How about you eat cake on
How about
fun?
you get the Funfetti cake and I get the ass?
That's fine. I'll allow it. I'm a fat guy. I like cake.
Yeah.
But how about you eat funfetti cake off an ass? Huh?
Because I like the fucking penny flavor of an ass. The fucking just unwashed flavor of a natural woman.
That's good for you, man.
Yeah. And then, I'll bang out the funfetti later. I'll American Pie style. Julius I don't think that was her question at all.
No.
Funfetti, Cinda. Julius _ Caesar. For the next Crumb-Offs, do you think we can get the MILF Cougar edition?
Ooh.
Hashtag they may be old, but still take poll. Hashtag seasoned vet Crumb the best.
It's not a bad idea. There's a lot of hot MILF WWE ladies out there now.
Andy _with _N _ I will not be answering his question right now.
Correct. That'll happen later.
Savage Alpha Foxtrot. What was your favorite part of SmackDown this week? It would be when Zanca threw Jake through the wall a second time when he thought Zanca was coming to help him, but he really backstabbed him, and then he rode off with The Rock and the Eiffel Tower at Linda's Bush.
Yep, mine was the setup between CBG and Linda's Bush. That was a great thing there.
Magria _fueled. Hashtag Magria is SmackDown.
Boo SmackDown.
Matt Fick 18.
He is beating me in the polls though.
Hashtag not favorite.
Hashtag
brand.
you voted against me, you bastard.
Hashtag I did not.
Yeah, you did.
You put him on the right side, and I scroll with my thumb, and I hit it.
You can change it.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm sticking with Mangria.
Well, so did Brett, because he's an asshole.
I like Mangria better than you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I totally
said
understand.
I said it. If he wasn't living in fucking, I don't know where he lives, Japan,
Japan,
then
California.
me and him would be podcasting.
That'd be fine.
And you'd be right.
I'd have Wednesdays off again.
It's Tuesday, asshole.
It is
Get with
now.
The program. Get with the program, Jake.
It's a Eugene episode.
Mattfic18, do you own the character, or do you feel handcuffed by the character?
What is the character?
I don't know. We have Eugene as the picture, so let's just say
We are Eugene. We are Eugene.
Do we own the character, or are we the character?
We are the character.
We're not handcuffed by the character?
No, we are that. We are Eugene on a daily basis.
Question answer.
Yep, boom.
Magria _fueled.
Again?
Yep. What do you think Linda's Bush and Vince's Merkin talk about when those old fucks bump uglies? Hashtag Linda's Bush wins the 24/7 title at Extreme Rules. Hashtag opportunity.
Of course.
Hashtag Crumbmania. 3 crumb felt round the world.
We haven't even gotten through Crumbmania 2.
Yeah, we did. Mr. Fuji won.
Okay, sure. Mr. Fuji wins the Bowsy bracket. We should do the MILF one. That's a good idea.
Mr. Fuji. Best looking male of all time.
Even though we had no votes at all.
So what does Linda's Bush and Vince's Merkin talk about when those two old things bump uglies?
Politics.
She talks politics and he talks weightlifting tips.
She talks politics, he talks XFL.
The Great Bresky 99! You go to bed as you normally do, thinking nothing special will happen.
I don't sleep.
But, with a woman, but when you wake up...
Facts. Factual.
Sorry, dude.
It's okay. I put that over on Mangria's podcast, too.
What?
Not Mangria. Francois. I put that over on his podcast, too. That I just don't have sex ever.
Oh.
It's just true.
That's a word.
What?
There's a word for that.
Yeah, if it's, like, not by choice. Or, yeah, if you're, like, celibate.
No.
Because that is...
asexual now I'm thinking about it.
That
Or
means
one
you
of those.
reproduce without having sex.
Yeah, that's one of those plant things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think
it's
there are
not
some
that.
animals that can do it, too.
Maybe it's not bisexual.
That means you like both. Yep. I got nothing for you.
Cheaters.
Those cheaters. They have more opportunity than us.
That's true.
Yeah.
Great Bretsky 99!
Yeah.
You go to bed as you normally do, thinking nothing special will happen, which is Jake's normal routine.
It's factual.
But when you wake up, who is squatting over you with what looks like white cream cheese smeared on his face? Eugene! Eugene tells you that he's going to bring you on an extra special journey. I'm into this.
I am as well.
Back in time with him to any wrestling event you want. The catch? On the way back to the present, you make pit stops to watch the conceptions of Steph and Shane McMahon. No kabukis allowed, so you can't run in on it.
Of course. That's a shame.
I'd accept and go to the Great American Bash 2007. I'm so glad kabukis.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Yeah.
Oh, that makes me happy inside.
Yeah, we've created a monster.
You just kabukied into my belly.
What?
Great American Bash 2007 to watch Hornswoggle win the Cruiserweight title. But that's just me. Hashtag Maria and Becky HLA equals ratings on lesbian action.
Facts.
Hashtag super special cast. Hashtag we want more nincompoop Olympics. Okay, dude.
That's true. We only did that 1 week.
Which pay-per-view are you going back to with fucking Eugene?
I know I bring it up a lot, but WrestleMania 20, that's the most sentimental one to me. I could go see CBG win his title, his big title, and then Eddie Guerrero as well.
You know what I would do?
What do you got?
What was the one with Mr. T and Hogan?
God, I don't remember.
It was like 2?
Was it that far? Like
1?
It was a while ago, yeah.
Either way, I'd go back to one of those.
Sure.
And I would hit the fucking Swanton bomb off the top rope and blow everybody's mind.
Cool.
Back then, a body slam, one matches. You know what I mean?
That is very true. On Tyson, though, right? Or would it be on Hogan, so you're like top guy?
Tyson, dog. Mr. T.
Oh, Mr. T, right. Tyson was
Buddy the
later.
Fool.
Tyson was later.
I had my kid thinking Mr. T was
It was
a pro
Tyson and,
wrestler.
Austin, right?
Last but not least.
Did I make that up?
Yes, you did not make that up.
No,
I was
okay,
at that
that's what I
WrestleMania
thought. Oh, yeah,
with
that's
my
right.
father. And you know what T-shirt I bought at that WrestleMania with my father?
Stone Cold.
Nope.
Tyson.
Nope.
No idea.
We had $20 to get home.
Oh, God. You
and
spent it
I
on a shirt?
$20 on a Tatanka
Oh, my God.
camouflage shirt.
Why am I not surprised? At
And
all?
it was an extra large. I've never been an extra large in my life, and I definitely wasn't one when I was fucking
Tiny,
10
yeah.
or whatever the fuck
Small
it was.
child.
N_with_N_I.
He gets 2 reads this week.
It's because I'm a nincompoop.
That's true.
Would you rather replace all of your fingers with boobs and your thumb with clits?
Ooh.
Or your toes with flaccid dicks and big toes with balls? You know me, I always pick the flaccid dicks.
Of course.
Hashtag Matt Taven rules. Hashtag that wrestling guy loves Baron Corbin. Hashtag Corbin Club.
I like that. I feel like they'd both be difficult to manage.
I'm walking around with flaccid dicks for toes and big toes with balls.
I'll take the finger tits. Those could be fun.
There you go.
The thumb clip might be a little interesting though.
See, with mine, I could put shoes on.
I don't think. I mean, you could mush everything in there.
Clown shoes.
But then you'd like step on your balls, wouldn't you?
If they're already on your toes, you're stepping on them anyway. So after a while, you just become
Get
numb
used to it.
Yeah.
Actually, if they're on your toe, do they? Okay. Do these like is your dick? Does that become your feet now, or do you still have your real dick and balls?
My dick's a foot, bitch.
Okay, so you're losing it and it's becoming your foot.
12-inch dick.
Right.
There's a joke in here somewhere.
In your
Hold on.
fucking
Give me a
dreams.
minute. I'm like fucking. I feel like the Terminator
Mm-hmm.
when your eyes like looking up the fucking options. I'm like, all right, foot, dick, flaccid. Jake doesn't have sex.
No, God, no.
He's got boobs for fingers.
Boobs, fingers. Yep. It's the only action I'll get.
Kabuki.
Yeah, that's all we needed, really.
That's all I got, dude.
Yeah,
I got
me too.
nothing this week.
Me
I'm
either.
fucking dunzo.
It's okay.
We did it. We have a super special Eugene podcast.
And it would've
I didn't
been-
pay attention to one fucking word you said the whole
you
podcast.
No.
Go ahead. You got a word you want to throw in there?
I just said no. You didn't. You definitely didn't listen to a goddamn thing.
Nope.
That's par for the course.
Par's golf game.
Yes, it is.
Golf words.
It's also a saying.
In golf.
It is. Yeah.
I played golf one time with a very old black man, and he was the funniest fucking dude
Was
in
it
the world.
was it Chubbs from Happy Gilmore?
You would think it was along the lines of that, but no, he had both of his hands.
That's a shame.
And here's the thing: we played it in New England. We have winter, right? There's
Yeah,
this
that's a
called
thing.
Snow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So they cover the greens. I don't know what this means. I just remember him constantly saying, "They're covering the greens, so we gotta get there quick." So we finally get there, and they were covering the greens, as he kept calling them. And he put his ball down and hit it at the people who were covering the greens with the tarp. And they were so fucking pissed, and me and this old black dude right off on the golf court.
It was funny talking to Franco and his wife because they live in Texas, so they've only seen snow twice. Apparently, it snowed twice in Texas.
Makes sense.
That was surprising to me. One was a couple years ago, and then one was in 2004.
Was it Al Snow?
Yes,
Just
Al
showing
Snow they saw in Texas. Yep. No, they had real snow in Texas, which is wild to me.
Fucking Texas, dude. I've been there once.
Yeah?
Yeah, I drove through.
How was it? Oh, you just drove through it.
Yeah,
You didn't
it
really
wasn't cool.
stop or anything.
No, sorry.
A lot of people are going to Austin and shit now because apparently that's like a great place to be.
Yeah, Texas is fucking huge.
It's also hot as fuck, and I don't want to go. Ever. I might go.
I'm gonna go. I want to go and ride horses.
They don't just ride horses in Texas.
I know, and it's my favorite thing to do though. It's just fucking totally tell them what they're doing.
Wait, do you really like riding horses?
Dude, I've ridden a horse before.
I have once, I think.
It's a lot of fun.
Like, you know how they used to have them at like fairs and shit? Like just like little horse rides? That's it.
I've ridden horses, and one time I saw a horse get a boner and try to fuck my friend.
Oh my god, that's no joke. That's not funny.
I was friends with this person who owned a horse, and my other buddy, shout out Baker, was just kind of like, petting the horse, and the horse got very aroused, and he didn't notice, but we all noticed, and the horse started, doing his thing, and then this dick falls out of this compartment that I've never seen before.
It's insane.
And it's a goddamn rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, and old Baker almost got one upside the fucking face.
He would have died, probably. If that horse fucked him, he was
yeah.
dead.
Well, he was, petting him through a fence. Like, we were kind of
Okay,
safe, but
alright. So he would have been okay.
Maybe.
I
I don't know about you, but sometimes when you're in the mood, you could run through a wall, right?
That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And just, kabuki.
Kabuki. Fuck. We gotta stop.
The bitter patter of the feet.
That's the best part. Because you need to scurry off. You can't just kabuki and then stay. There's no point to that.
We finally have something that I can close the show with, I think.
You had your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Oh, yeah. Show, iTunes, Google,
All of them.
Facebook,
All of them. Follow Jake
shop,
at...
After Party Jake on Instagram.
Follow me at Afterparty Zanca.
Is that real?
I updated.
Nice.
So it's a lot easier for us to remember. That's basically why I did it.
That's true.
I'm at Afterparty Zanca on the Twitter and the Instagram. Mostly just catch me at Still Real to Us on the Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buy our t-shirts.
Yeah, buy our shit.
Spreadshirt.com/StillRealAfterParty, Patreon.com/StillRealAfterParty, Facebook.com /StillRealAP.
I think that one's still Real After Party.
Still Real After Party.
Yep.
Twitter at Still Real AP.
That one is, yeah. Twitter's the
Twitter's
only
the only
short one.
fucker. What a fuckboy Twitter.
I know, because I couldn't fit it. I know. Fucker.
So, guys.
Fucking Twitter.
I hope you all enjoy your July 4th. If one of you motherfuckers blows your hands off, please send us pictures.
Send Zanca pictures. I don't want to see that.
I do.
Yeah, I don't.
And you know what? If you blow a finger off, send me a picture with your dick as replacing the finger that's missing, because that's fucking funny. I just thought of that.
You're going to get so many
Hashtag-
dick pics.
Hashtag fucking awesome. Peace, love, freedom, leg drops.
I got nothing anymore. I don't know. Kabuki. Kabuki. Yeah. Oh, God. I didn't stop it.
What?
Shit.
We're still going?
Huh.
I'm still naked running away.
It won't
Kabuki,
stop.
Kabuki.